welcome in. How are y'all doing today? How's everyone's week been? I forgot what day of the week it was. I swear when I woke up this morning it was Sunday, but then I I went to watch Running Man and I was like, oh, there's no new episode of Running Man because it's Saturday. It's not Sunday. that's how I um that's how I determined my week. But I'm happy that it's Saturday and not Sunday because Sunday would be closer to Monday. And welcome in, Maestro. Are you in Mexico? You left on Friday, right? I'm slaying. Thank you. That's how my week has been going. I'm just slaying. I guess so. Um, this week has felt a day ahead. I swear. Yeah, this week just flew by for me. Honestly, I don't know like what happened this week, but it just ended. Are you working through Easter? Like Easter weekend next weekend? Um, yeah, I'm religiously saving my vacation days, so I will work every holiday. um, I'm probably moving those days off to a different weekend because it's just a busy any long weekend is just a busy time. You're in Mexico, nice, nice. How is the flight? It snowed here and now it's sunny. I mean, it can be a sunny but cold day. But do you mean it's warm? If it's warm, then I don't know what's ahead of you. You thought Wednesday with Thursday and went like one more day till Friday and it was Wednesday. Oh no no, for me it flew by. I guess it was dragging a little bit for you. My week just disappeared. I think it's because the Stardew update came out. And like my mind had just been like Stardew Valley. um you're gonna fast into Mexico? You're gonna eat as much as you can in Mexico and then fast? Because while you're in Mexico, you should eat as much as you can. When you're on vacation, eat like calories don't count on vacation, okay? Speaking of Miju abs, my sides. Oh my god, my what are these called? Obliques are so sore. We did like a workout where like it's like a side stretch. And now it's like I can't even like tense like my side. It just really hurts. You had an interview today? Wait, why are you crying? Did it not go well? Maybe it went better than you thought. Calories don't count on vacation. It's true. It's true. You can just worry about that when you come home. Like if you're like say you're in like a foreign country and you don't usually have access to all this food. You should just enjoy the food while you can and then worry about it when you get home, okay? When you get home, like or when you're on vacation if you're like when you're on vacation if you're like or, like if you're sightseeing and you're like walking around, like for me when I'm on vacation I walk like if I'm like sightseeing like around a city, like I'm just like walking like 15-20K steps a day, so it's like it might even out. It went well, but so nervous. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad it went well though. I'm sure that job is yours. Abs are not really worth it. I mean, nothing is worth it, like I mean, it depends what you define as worth. Like I don't like I feel like the amount of for me like the amount of work to get like a six pack of abs and just like constantly have like zero belly fat probably not worth it for me because I'm already quite skinny and I don't want to like I don't want to do that. Um, but I you can't I don't know if you can see them right now. It just depends on the lighting. If the lighting is like to the side, I definitely have like ab lines like here. Like yesterday when I was like doing the workout at my Pilates, when I was going to the side, I was like I could see my abs, but this is my curry that I ate for lunch, so. And also it's the lighting, it's just the lighting. The lighting is coming like straight at me. There's no shadows because I have double lights like on each side. Um, well, you were dizzy. The captain was just cruising around, and there's a noise that are you done? I want to go, but immigration introduced e-gate thingy. Wait, what? The cat the you mean the plane captain was just like flying around without doing it. Maybe he was waiting for like sometimes they have to wait until they say it's okay to land. Like sometimes it's a bit busy on the runway. But yeah, they oh my god, the automated gates at customs so much better. I know when at like most places now they have it and it's so fast. It's just so preppable. You don't have to get interrogated by the border security agent, you know? Counting calories stupid. Work out and eat proper food till you're full. For real, unless you're trying to lose weight. Yeah, I mean, I don't count calories personally. But yeah, if you're really trying to lose weight, or if you have like a specific goal, then yeah, counting calories can help if you want to do it like scientifically. But um, it just depends on your personality. For me, I get really stressed out if I have to count my calories, and I think I just naturally don't overeat. Like you said, just eat till you're full. But some people like don't have that natural like, oh, I have to stop. You know. You eat like every 4 hours maybe. I mean, same. I eat pretty often. You don't work out for abs. You work out for dessert. True. Eating noodle every day is worth. I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with that. A good snack to lose weight is a smoothie, but all fruit. I mean, that just sounds delicious, honestly. I think any like fruit and veggie is like just. I mean, I would recommend like eating fruit instead of like sweets, you know, for snacks if you want to be healthier. Would you go to 4-pack forming? What would be the 4-pack? Where's the four coming from? Like I would say like lines here, line here. So it's like my instructor calls it like 11, like 11, not 11 pack, but like just like an 11 line. Some people just get a 6-pack airbrushed on their skin. That's true. That's true. But if that makes them happy, that makes them happy. Some people just really enjoy seeing the results of their working out. You got to do the scan for departure unless I show the receipt. You get stamped. Yeah, I have no idea how Mexican border security works, but I don't usually get a stamp. My passport's quite empty. I think it's like sometimes you need a stamp for certain things, like I don't know, like for whatever like visa reason or like some sort of like proof of entry or whatever, but most of the time you don't need it. We just stronger than Maestro confirmed. We'll see. Um, I did like we do like core workouts like every week, but yesterday we did like we we did lots of course. Like we love doing. My instructor loves lots. But we did like a bicep workout, which I never do. She was like, oh like. It's very hard to explain. I was not doing like push-ups, but there was like I was pushing on something, and then like she was like, oh like don't use your lats, like use your arms. I was like, I don't know how to do that. I was like, what do you mean don't use your lats? So it was very unusual for me, but I was able to do it. She didn't lighten the weight and make fun of me, so it actually was fine. You worked on a 6-pack last night, of course. Can you drink a whole 6-pack like in one sitting? That is a lot. I feel like even like not even like in terms of alcohol, but just like in terms of like volume of liquid. Like that is so much liquid. I can even drink that much water at once. Um, at the border since you visit a lot and don't remember stamping anything. Yeah, they don't usually. You don't usually need a stamp. Not use your lats, but you're all lats. I know. Like we work on lats like every week, and I'm like, we're not supposed to use our lats. We're supposed to use our arms. Like, well, I don't have arms. I thought my arms are just connected to my lats, and that's all that happens. But I was able to do it without her lightening the spring, because like usually when we do arm workouts, she like lightens the spring like 3 times, and then she's like, "There's no weight on this. Like, this is just nothing." Like, and I'm like, I'm trying. You could drink 18 in one sitting? What? Oh my gosh. You can fit so much liquid into your body. Um, did you get the 6-pack? Should I end up getting that Shakira abs? Does Shakira have abs? Like now? Or K-pop abs? Maybe. I don't think I'm gonna go for a 6-pack though. Like it's a lot of work. Um, I think it's very difficult to get a 6-pack, of course. So I'm not on that arc. I'm okay having like defined abs. I don't really want like a 6-pack. women can't get six pack. I mean, they can. They absolutely can. Um, but it's just harder because we don't have testosterone to like build muscle, you know. But it's definitely possible. Only four? Oh, I don't know. I have not counted. I just mean like a defined like you can see like the lines like this way as well, you know? I have not counted women's abs. Shakira's abs did a belly dance, but probably not now, right? How does she now? That'd be very impressive. Random, but Ichika posted his wife today. He's married. What? Really? He's married? That's crazy. I just assumed like he was just like living alone with like 15 guitars, you know? But fair enough, fair enough. I mean, he's a cool guy. He's a catch, you know? And welcome in, protagonist. How are you? I think the border between Cali and Mexico. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I have not. I've never been to Mexico, but it's a very popular vacation spot for people here because, like, you know, it's still in North America, so it's just like very convenient for me. It's nice and close, you know. Um, After having a kid, she still got the rhythm. I mean, that's impressive. Like having a six pack after having kids, like that's good for her. I recently saw I recently saw what's his name? Robert De Niro just had a baby, but he's like 80. I was like, what the hell? Doing well. I am too. My week has been pretty good. I'm glad you're doing well. Sorry, I was like, my brain got confused by the question, even though it's a really normal question. My week has been chill. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley because a new update came out. Tried the Seraphim workout. I mean, I do love Kazuha, but I don't think I'm dedicated enough to get Kazuha abs, you know? I think I could get like Chaewon abs. Chaewon just has like the ab lines, you know? But like, I think I could get that, but maybe Kazuha is a. I think she. That's not for me. Popular for Cancun and Mexico City. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. There's a few other places that are quite popular, but yeah, it's mainly resorts. I don't know. I'm not like really a resort enjoyer, but maybe I'll come around to it, you know? Cause like I think right now I'm at the point where I'm like, oh, like if I go on vacation, I want to like do lots of stuff and have fun. Um, but maybe when you get like maybe when I get older, I'll be like, you know, it's getting more and more appealing to just like have a vacation where you just like don't do much, you know? Like where it's like, oh, I could be free from my responsibilities, you know? Like I feel like as you get older and have more responsibilities, the more tempting that is. Um, he's like 83. It's gonna be me when I finally decide to have kids. It's just like I don't know. I think it's like people were saying like, well, firstly, there's a lot of like health risks, right? Even for men. I actually didn't know this, but apparently even for men, like after a certain age, it's much older than women, of course, but like apparently there's a lot of increased health risk to the baby when you're like much older. I guess that makes sense. And then like also like you're gonna die. Like no offense, like not in like a you know what I mean. Like you're gonna die when the kid is like 10 years old, you know. So then it's like, what's your plan, you know? Is you a big city person? Oh, I was definitely a big city person when I was younger, but now I'm more open to like I like cities as well, but like nature. Now I'm like, oh, like I'm more into like pretty views. When I was a kid, I did not care. Like I was like, I don't care about looking at the landscape. I just want to like go to like Disneyland, you know? Like, but now I think I'm more into. Now I'm definitely more into a variety of things. I think I just like seeing like new places and new cultures and new food, you know? Um, 35 for women, if I'm correct. Um, well, I mean, as you get older, it's like more dangerous, but there's no like age where it's like, you know, like you should not have kids at this age. A lot of women now have kids in like their late 30s. It is no problem. I think it's just like better medical care. We're just healthier overall, you know, so which is good. But 83 is pushing it. 83 is definitely pushing it, you know? Like, I think for women, you probably want to have kids, like, before, like, your 40s, maybe. Just for ease. But not to say that it's not possible. I think the woman that Robert De Niro had children with was 45. So, like, they just have, like, double health risk because they're both, like, older. And Wakamin Alley. I don't have any bananas right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope the future is good. Hope Sunday is treating you well. Baby's gonna come out with the wrinkles. No. I'm sure they'll be fine, you know? But it's just crazy. Like, imagine, like that's just so weird. I don't know. This kid is gonna be like 10, and his dad is gonna be like 90, you know? It's Sunday for Australia and other time zones. They live a day ahead of us, you know? It's very confusing. I have some coworkers in Australia, and then Lama was like, I'm like, oh, I need to ask them something, but it's Friday, and I'm like, oh wait, it's Sunday for them, or it's Saturday for them. Like, it's not gonna work. It's very confusing. Mama Magpie is all good, no mood swings and soothing. Nice, nice. Yeah, apparently there's some very aggressive birds in Australia, but which is not the risk that I, was anticipating in Australia. I thought it would be like you get attacked by like some bugs or like some like snakes or something like that, you know? Saturday is uneventful and catastrophe free. Has he slept all day? Nice. You were even woken up by a catastrophe, so that's great. That's a good sign. Imagine being in the way of a flock of shoe-billed storks. That would be terrifying. I would. Birds are a little bit scary, not gonna lie. Like they have like sharp beaks, and they have like like they have sharp beaks, and they have like claws. Like I don't think I don't like things that like flap their wings. Which includes bugs and birds. I'm not a big fan of like, things like flapping their wings around. Like when I was in Europe, the pigeons like fly so close to you, and it like kind of freaks me out. Like I don't want them to be like touching me, you know? You like when birds bob their head around when they walk. That's true. That's true. It is kind of funny. Birds are unpredictable. That's true. They just fly at a moment's notice. The bugs are pretty tame as long as you don't go to the outback. Snakes aren't an issue either. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I just don't think like the problem with Australia is it's just very far. Like like to everything else, Australia is just very far. So I don't think I would have to like really really want to go to get on that like 15-hour flight, you know? But it's just not on the top of my list. When I was younger, you got jump scared by a pigeon in Venice who sat on your shoulder. What? Without you noticing? How'd you not notice when it went on your shoulder? That's terrifying, actually. Imagine the pigeon, like, flapping its wings right next to your head, you know? And it's probably very dirty. You were distracted. You know those people who, like, stand outside and they, like, hold out their arms and all the birds, like, land on them? Those people are weird. Why would you want that? They're probably covered in bird poop, you know? It's just it's very unpleasant. And there's like people who like a lot of people like feeding the birds, which I don't agree with. And welcome in, Rashi. How are you? Happy Saturday to you too. You ever seen people flip pigeons? Sorry, what does that mean? Like flip them over, like a backflip? Birds are cool. I don't really like wild birds. We actually had birds. Like my family, we had 2 budgies. And they were fine. They're cool. My mom would just let them like fly around. You once had a giant stray dog follow me on your way to school once when I was a child? Was it friendly? You're good, just home from gym and food shopping. Sounds like a great day. I'm doing good too. The song is Any Song. It's called Any Song by Zico. Um, there's a restaurant in my town that served dead birds. You mean like chicken? What do you mean? Like what kind of birds? Like clap at them and they flip? What? They flip? Like you mean like a flip? Like or do you mean like they flip out? Like they like fly away? Or do you mean they turn in the air? Um and welcome in Pogi here for cozy K-pop. Of course, of course. It is a cozy day. It's kind of overcast. It's raining a little bit. You know, it's cozy. Remember Burbs used to be dinosaurs at one point? That explains the aggression. I guess so. I guess so. You know what I don't trust? Um, you know what? Like what really freaks me out, and they're very prehistoric. Crocodiles. Those. Speaking of Australia, you guys have massive crocodiles. You know, like that freaks me out. You like his voice? Yeah, he's like a chill voice. Um, the dog was friendly. That's good. That's good. Um, restaurant serving dead animals is messed up. Hmm. Sunny and cozy here. It snowed yesterday. Nice, nice. It was sunny. It was kind of sunny yesterday. It was. I did wear sunscreen when I went outside, so you know, it was sunny enough for that. But today, no sunscreen needed. It's very overcast. You love me some dead animals. I feel like saying it in the way like the restaurant serves dead birds. It's like I guess that's true, yeah. If you go to like a Korean fried chicken restaurant, like they do serve dead birds. Rainy weekends, I know. But I can't complain too much, you know, like it was really sunny for the last like a week or so. So, you know, you gotta take what you can get here. Find another song, adding to your list. Nice, nice. Zico's great. Zico's great. He's like a really popular producer. Crocs are usually insanely lazy, but yeah, if you wanted to, they could really make a swimmer's day their last. Yeah, some of them are huge. But yeah, so that I think crocodiles are like legitimately scary because they're so like you just look at them and you're like how do they exist? Like you know they look like they shouldn't exist anymore. They look like dinosaurs. You'd be more scared of hippos than crocs. Hippos are actually malevolent. I mean, hippo could mess you up, no? Like they actually do seem scary because they're massive and they're very chunky, you know? Spiders scarier than crocs. I think they're both scary. But I don't have any real life experience with crocodiles, so I can't really say. Hippos are godless killing machines. I would not want to see a hippo out in the wild either. Makes them look scary when they say that. They're just chubby. If hippos wanted to, they could really pose a threat to the human race. That's true. That's true. If they had enough intelligence to team up, you know. We live as the apex predators because hippos love us. That's true. That's true. I think you could say that about a lot of animals, though. I think a lot of animals could take over. Like any like land-based animal probably could take over, if they have enough numbers, you know. Cute but scary, like bears. Are hippos cute? I don't think hippos are that cute. Bears could be cute. I think bears look cute, but I don't know about hippos. They're just kind of weird looking. But I guess they could be, you know. A scary polar bear. Yeah, polar bear would be like actually terrifying. Cause they're so big. Like I didn't realize how big a polar bear was, but polar bears are massive. And they're very aggressive, you know? Do you think hippos be ugly? I sort of. I think a bit. They're a bit ugly. The hippos in Fantasia are cute. I don't remember that. Yeah, but like animated hippos, like stuffed animal hippos, very those are cute. But like you could say that about anything. You could draw anything in a cute way, you know? Cockroach could survive a nuclear explosion. That's true, that's true. But I don't think cockroaches would actively take over. They would just like be the only thing left, you know? They would out survive us. Have you heard of the one HBO Max documentary called Quiet on Set? I did hear about that. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like public knowledge that like Dan Schneider is like terrible. Although I do enjoy Nickelodeon shows, but you know, there is always that underlying, you know, knowledge that like Dan Schneider's a creep. No one's winning a fight against a 600-pound, 8-foot polar bear. Exactly, exactly. They're terrifying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Polar bears are cute, but if you were in front of one IRL, it would not be. It would not be good. Have you seen a baby hippo? I, maybe not. Then again, you find tarantulas cute. Yeah, I don't think we can agree on that one. I don't think tarantulas are cute. And welcome in, Dijon. How are you? Fan of Zico now? Nice. Any other good songs by him? He has a lot of really popular songs. You could just like if you just look him up, he has a ton. And there's a lot of a lot of his like dance challenges and stuff are very viral. And he also produces songs for like other K-pop artists. I don't have any particular that I'm like. The one that was really popular recently was, what was it? What was it? It was the one that. It was the one that people were doing like the dance challenge was quite difficult for. Can't remember what it's called. I know Yeji did the dance challenge and it was so good. But yeah, he has a ton of songs. Think shows for your childhood. I know I grew up watching iCarly. I loved iCarly growing up. They have awkward scenes. Yeah, I mean, looking back on it now, you're like sometimes you see like the creepiness coming through, but I think they were good. Like if you evaluating them as just shows, they're good shows. Walrus is actually bigger than Wait, really? Oh, walruses are scary too. Then you never met a walrus you didn't like. I mean, yeah, I've never met a walrus, so that's fair. Tarantulas are cute once you realize they're just big, furry, eight-legged worrywart. So like to sunbake and sleep. I don't know. I don't like the eight-legged part and the many eyes part. You know. And welcome in, Crush. You also listen to DPR Ian. Not entirely K-pop, but I like his music. I've not heard of him. He's not entirely K-pop. Is he like like a like a rapper? I don't know. Maybe just anything is good. You could wear trash bag and still be the most stylish person in the room. True, true. But it really made me realize like her dancing is no joke. Like obviously like ITZY choreos are quite difficult as well, and but like seeing her do like a more like it was like a more like hip hop, like really cool, like fast paced dance, and she looked so good doing it. She just like really suited it, and I never seen her dance like that, and it was very impressive. I didn't take a to play Slam twice last year. Okay, okay. He used to be in a Korean group called C Clown, but now has his own label. His music is very artistic. Oh, okay, okay. I'd never heard of him. I like a good. I mean, I like K-pop, but I haven't been listening to it as much recently. I definitely like a nice like Korean R&B or something like that, or like rappers like Zico, or just like solo artists, I guess. I like a nice like indie kind of vibe. My favorite band is like a Korean indie rock band. You're good, very tired, but good overall. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. I would not say I'm very tired, so. Clowns are scary. I'm not that scared of clowns, to be honest. Even when I watch like It Chapter 1 and 2, and I didn't think it was that like the clowns are that scary, you know? Or the clown, one clown. Your group is XG. I still need to listen to them. People have been pestering me about it. You like Ariana Grande's new album? I love it. I love Ariana Grande's new album. Gives you 90s vibes. Okay, now that is a selling point for me. For XG, I need to get around to. I know people are like, "Oh, you'll love XG," but I just haven't gotten around to it. It's intimidating to start listening to a new group. You might have seen some edits of anime or other people doing dances to his "Don't Go Insane" song. I've never seen an anime edit in my life, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't have TikTok. I'm sorry. I'm very out of the loop. Okay. I don't even follow a lot of people on Instagram because I don't check it very often. So I had to tone it down. I had to unfollow all the K-pop groups, because they post too much. I just follow a few of them now. You don't like clowns either? I mean, I don't like clowns, but I'm not like that scared of them. You look rather refreshed and full of energy. I haven't been drinking coffee every day, but I drink coffee today, so maybe that helps. Are you good with horror movies? I'm alright with horror movies. I'm alright with horror movies and horror games. But in VR, don't know about that. I think I'm actually like a coward when it comes to VR. You traveled to LA to see him, and you're going to the Philippines to watch. Okay, okay, you must be a big fan. It is exciting. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Um, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm a bit out of the loop. So if I don't know something, it's not because they're not popular. It's because I I live like under a rock. All I know is NMIX is obligated to be your favorite because Haywan mentioned you in my name on Bubble. Wow. Well, yeah. Now you're dedicated to them for life. Haywan is actually my favorite in NMIX. I don't like follow NMIX personally, but I love good vocals. So obviously, like I have heard NMIX here and there. And Haywan's voice is beautiful. Like obviously, like Lily is cracked, but I love him. I love her style of singing. Like, and they're both very talented. Coffee is life. Trying a new coffee this month, seeing how it works. Well, I hope it is good. My favorite coffee, my favorite coffee right now. I just have like a espresso machine, and I like a nice like dark roast coffee. You haven't fully tried VR yet, so I don't actually know how immersive it actually is. Yeah, I mean, I never tried VR before, but then I got my headset like a few months ago, and I did download like a. It's not like a horror game, but it's a somewhat scary game. It's tense, and I'm like freaked out. But I played FNAF without a problem. But it's FNAF. It's not exactly the pinnacle of horror. Do you listen to IU? I love IU. He directed our music video for our latest song. Which one? Love Wins All. That one? What is the best tea? Oh, okay. Right now, I have some teas I'm really into. Okay. Um, I really like this chamomile honey vanilla tea. So good. And lemon ginger, of course. I've been really into ginger teas. And then if I want caffeine, I've been drinking Yorkshire tea in a true British fashion. Okay, okay. Enjoy The Last of Us, Zirconia. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I love that. Um, and yeah, good luck. Good luck with your dogs. Um, you like iced coffee the most. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I like a nice iced coffee, but you know, only in the summer. I'm not a drink iced coffee in the winter kind of person. I'll just be cold. VR is amazing. No horror experience that matches it. Oh gosh, what horror games have you played on VR? I can barely handle Half Life. It's not even a horror game. Lily's a national treasure for any K-pop fan down here in Australia. Oh, jealous. I mean, I can kind of claim Wendy, right? Because she like lived here like briefly. We can claim Wendy, and I can definitely claim Somi, even though I don't think she lived here like that much. But she's Canadian. Um, and welcome in Yokomoto. You didn't gym today. That's okay. That's okay. It's nice to have a rest. But you didn't gym, but did you egg? You're trying to drink more tea? Ginger tea sounds good. Yeah, lemon ginger tea is really good. And it's very nice for your tummy. Like if you're like for like just digesting food, you know? It makes your tummy feel nice. Shrimping for IU is my new favorite hobby. Ali, have you watched Hotel de Luna? That's where it started. I felt neutral towards IU before, but then I watched Hotel de Luna and like she's my wife now. Shopper by IU is the song. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think I watched that then. So I have seen him. An espresso or an actual espresso machine? Yeah, an espresso machine. Because I'm lazy. And it tastes like decent, you know? Like for like for capsules, it tastes pretty good. I've been drinking green tea with lemon in the daytime and chamomile at nighttime. Nice. That's a pretty good selection of teas. And no egg. I mean, yeah, I guess no gym, no egg, you know? Fair enough. You can play a lot of horror maps on VR chat. Oh, okay, okay. You played all of Paranormal Activity VR in a single shot playthrough without taking a break. Oh, I totally forgot about that game. That game came out like a while ago, right? Um, that the game looked kind of scary. Well, what actually scares me in horror games the most is like stuff that takes place like inside the house. Cause like it feels so real. Like you know, like if it's like horror like inside the house, it really freaks you out. Trying this coffee called Rise. It's a mushroom coffee, supposed to be really good for immune and gut health. I love gut health. I'm a probiotic. I'm a probiotic fan. Game I loved came with a sequel 12 years later, so even addicted. Dragon's Dogma. It's a Japanese game. Okay, okay. As a classic Yokomoto. Sorry, did you hear my wrist like crack? But I hope you've been enjoying it. I've not heard of it. IU gains everyone's favorite at some point. If you're not an IU fan yet, you just haven't had your awakening moment. True. IU transcends like what you're into, you know? Like I thought she wasn't my type, but then I watched Hotel de Luna and then I'm like, I only have eyes for IU. I'm like, wow, she's the most beautiful, beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. You ain't judging, you love your Keurig. Exactly, exactly. Also don't have a lot of like counter space, so I don't have a lot of like space for like a coffee grinder and then all the other things that you need for the coffee machine. So, but I've stopped drinking. I used to drink coffee like every single day, but I've kind of cut back. And they don't like opening doors in VR horror. Okay, I don't like opening doors in VR, but for a different reason. I can't figure out the best way to do it. Like I'm always like standing in the door, you know? Like there was standing, like I'm in VR. The door is there, and I open the door, and the door passes through me, you know? Like and then but then sometimes if I don't pass through the door is too far away. So I'm like, how do I open door? That's what I'm really struggling with right now. It's my Half-Life is my first like proper like VR game where like you can like do a lot of things and walk around, and I'm just struggling. You love probiotic drinks, good for the gut. Exactly, exactly. Probiotic is so good. You like cordyceps coffee? Oh god, that is I don't know how I feel about that. So I think about Soyeon from G Idol. I feel like Soyeon, I just think is like cool, you know. Like I'm not like, oh, I want to marry Soyeon, but like I think she's cool. Girls don't want boyfriend, they only want IU. Exactly, exactly. I think it was the want that was uncapitalized, but I can't remember now. Um, Finally consolidated a pro and prebiotic into a single green juice. Let's go. Wait, what's a prebiotic? Do I need to be having prebiotic as well? Usually just grip it or walk forward or backwards while moving your arm like you would IRL. Yeah, now I can't remember how I open doors IRL. I guess when you open a door IRL, you walk. Right? You don't just like stand back, lean all the way to the door and like pull it open. I guess you do like walk, you do step back with the door. Not okay. Now that you mention it, that is how you open doors. I will try employing that strategy. I think once I enter VR, I just forget how real life works, you know? My problem right now with playing Half-Life though is that like I keep walking around too much. And I play in this space behind me and it's not enough space. Like I've been punching every wall. I've been I tried to pick up a piece of bread off the floor and I just like slammed my controller against the ground. Because the ground wasn't the ground, you know? I was like, I just wanted to pick up the bread, man. um, that's one of that's one of the mushrooms in the rise coffee waiting for your Last of Us moment. It's time, it's time. Cordyceps coffee is actually good. Oh, okay, well maybe I have to give it a try. Prebiotics to help facilitate the growth of good bacteria, strains in the probiotics. But is it necessary though? Because probiotic is so expensive. I started buying from Costco, and it's cheaper, but like probiotic is still so expensive. It's good for brain activity or focus. Good for your brain activity get taken over by the virus. We usually use the right arm for left doorknob so we can support it with our right shoulder and open things easier. That's a good point. That's a good point. I think I just forgot how to open doors. I'm too strong. No, I think it's just I'm not aware of my surroundings, so I'm like reaching for something, but there's a wall in the way, you know? You desperately needed that bread. I just wanted to pick it up. I see a baguette on the ground and I need it, you know? Doors are very right-handed IRL. Yeah, I can't remember which hand I was trying to open doors with in VR, but it just feels weird. Having a prebiotic will help the good bacteria you already have in your gut. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll see. I guess maybe I could try and see if it makes a difference. But only if I can buy it from Costco. And Yokomoto, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Opening doors can be hard. Okay, opening doors can be hard. Like, especially if it's a really heavy door. Like, it can be a struggle, you know? I'm not a fan of heavy doors. That's why I consolidate. You're spending like $150 a month on 5 different powders. Oh my god, that is expensive. Yeah, I've definitely cut back on my supplements as well because like they add up. Like supplements are expensive. So I'm like now I just have like only a few supplements, which I think is better. If heavy doors, I know. Try it, but if you start clicking, of course. I mean, I guess we'll see. And welcome in, Elijah. How are you? I just thought for that message. What is this pay to win experience? Right. You have to be sub to chat. Got it down to who would green drink, rice mushroom coffee, and apple cider vinegar in your morning routine. Oh my god, I don't think I could drink apple cider vinegar. I just can't do it. I'm sure it's good for you. Don't need to buy like 15 different bottles of vitamins. I know. I was doing that for a while. Like I was buying a lot of different vitamins, and I was like, you know what? Let's just buy the essentials, you know? Because it's just too expensive. So I have like iron, you know, so I don't just like become iron deficient. And then I have vitamin D because, you know, barely any sunlight. And then I have my probiotic, and that's it. I've stopped. Okay. You drink copious amounts of milk? I do not. I can't say I do. Firstly, I'm lactose intolerant, and even like lactose-free milk or like my oat milk, I don't. I usually just drink water. You know, I only use my milk for like cereal or like I only use milk for like cereal or like baking or cooking. I started taking magnesium, been helpful, keeping you calmer. Oh yeah. I started taking magnesium either, but I'm having an issue. The pill is so big. And then like I take it before I sleep and I feel it like stuck in my throat. You know? So I'm like, maybe I should just get a different one. Cause like I was like, maybe it's not that bad. But then I was like, I'm like dying. Like the other day, like I could feel it and it was like painful. And I was like, maybe this isn't worth, you know? Like I'll just have to get a new one. But I haven't noticed any effects from magnesium. I only started like a few weeks ago, so I don't know if it's like helping or not. Apple cider vinegar takes some getting used to, especially with just plain water. Oh god. How are you doing this? Apple cider vinegar is what I just took my feet in when I had 2 ingratonas at once, so I gag about to drink it. Okay, understandable. Lactose-free milk is heavenly. I mean, it just tastes like normal milk. Like, I can't taste the difference personally. Get the gummy, much easier. Okay, yeah, I'll switch to the gummy. Because the pill is not, like, it is really not it, you know? I'm like, who makes a pill that big? Like, I'm like dying. Maybe I just have a narrow esophagus, but like, I compared it to all my other pills that I have, and it's like twice as big. I'm like, what is this? Maybe the switching is life changing. I don't mind my other ones. There's no issue with other ones. But yeah, I'll have to see. Maybe they'll sell it. Maybe they sell it at Costco. Pro tip: all supplements are so much cheaper at Costco. I buy like lactase pills because I'm lactose intolerant, and lactase pills are really expensive, right? At Walmart, the lactase pill, like, it was like a certain amount of pills for like $30. And then at Costco, it was like $35 or $40, and it was not only double the amount of pills, but each pill was twice as potent. So you only need one instead of two. I was like, damn, Costco's like 4 times cheaper. Like, that is insane. No one tells women about fish oils. Oh god. You know what's the worst? Oh my god, the worst thing that my mom made me drink, like health wise. Have you ever had, what is it called? Golden seal? Like, it's like a herb. It's terrible. I remember drinking when I was a kid. So bitter. I remember just like, I was just like, what am I trying to say? I just have like strong memories of like disliking that. There's lots of benefits to magnesium. Yeah, I've heard. That's what I was trying because I was having some like poor sleep recently. So I was like, let me get some magnesium. And my sleep has gotten better, but I don't know if it's because of the magnesium. And I didn't take the pill. I didn't take the magnesium pill last night, and I slept fine. So maybe it was just like a different issue, you know? They don't sell the gummies at Costco. It's very disappointing. I'll have to hit up Amazon then. Intolerant king, lactose, and yeah, we should be clear that it's not a general intolerance in life. It is specifically towards lactose. But yeah, it's just how it is, man. Like, I think we're just not meant to digest dairy, right? Isn't a thing? But it's very common among Asians to be lactose intolerant. Echinacea and golden seal. I know. Yeah, the PTSD. Echinacea was fine because it would just be like a pill. I remember it was like a black, like a pill, and like you could taste it a little bit when you're swallowing it, but like it was fine. But the golden seal tea. Oh, you had to taste every sip of that, you know. You're lactose immune. Lucky to be you. Fan of Jisoo, All Eyes on Me is good. Yeah, I like Jisoo. I did enjoy her singles when they came out. But in terms of my favorite Blackpink singles, I mean Rosé, of course. I love Rosé. And I enjoyed You and Me. Yeah, I love Jennie's singles. Like, Solo's so good, and You and Me is so good as well. We had in her concentrate and your mom used to add it to her morning orange juice? Oh god, I'm so sorry. I had to just drink it as like a tea later in, like, only when I was ill. Maybe one of the X-Men. One of the few lactose people who can digest the lactose. Yeah, she's not supposed to drink echinacea and golden seal for long periods of time. Does it like poison you? I don't think I drank it for long periods of time. But my mom was like my family like swore like echinacea helps you like not get sick, and I'm like, is that true? Is that true? You know, there's a lot of I think when it comes to like colds, like, oh, this will help you not get a cold, like vitamin C, echinacea. I feel like a lot of it's like placebo, you know, because there's no actual evidence. Builds up on your body after like 10 weeks. Oh god, were you okay with the orange juice? You agree? Yeah, I am. You trust them? I mean, fair enough. If you trust them, I think it will, like, if it works for you, it works for you, you know? Whether it's a placebo or not, like, if it's working, it's working. But welcome in, Stevie. I think I just don't believe, so it just doesn't work. So I may as well save myself the money. You said your first cup of orange juice number 20. Oh god. Understandable, understandable. If I had golden seal added to my orange juice, I would not be able to drink that anymore. Because I know what that tastes like. It's so bitter. I don't think I have any foods where like I'm like traumatized from it. I've never had like a terrible experience with the food where I like threw up after eating it or something and now I can't eat it. I don't think I have that. There used to be a spin on the famous X-Men panel where Senator Kenny got I was thinking even but the lactose tolerance person. JK. I don't know this famous X-Men panel. You know I don't know this famous X-Men panel. But yeah, I see what you mean. Those lactose digesting people. I think they're gonna be in the minority someday, you know? Durian and balut. I don't know what balut is. But I've never had durian. I'm curious to taste it. I've had like durian like candies and stuff. Like durian flavored things. But I've never had straight up durian. Surely it tastes good. Miju only knows manga. True. I did read manga growing up when I was a kid. Balut is egg with a bird in it? What? Wait, so there's like a baby bird in it and you just eat it? That would be kind of scary. I don't know. Can eat balut as an adult when I think about it? Right, right. You can read? Yeah, crazy. I've been reading this whole time. Or maybe I have like a secret text to speech, you know? It's an embryo basically. Huh. I don't know if I could do that. But maybe. I mean, I do like eating, you know, sometimes you eat a fish and there's a baby fish in it. Have you guys ever had that? I mean, those are pretty good. So maybe when it's a fish is okay, but like seeing like a weird fetus bird probably does not look appetizing to me. You know what I mean? Like I think a baby bird will look really gross. You're egg connoisseurs, so you have to try it one day as well. Century egg? I mean, fair enough, fair enough. If you're an egg connoisseur, you gotta try it. What's the other types? Is there any other crazy eggs? Century egg is another no. Oh god. Tastes good, but the bird has feathers? What, really? I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Then don't look, just eat. That's true, that's true. I think I could do it if I had to, but would I seek it out? Probably not. When I was a kid, I used like in Asia they serve like a full fried fish, right? Like a whole like a baked fish. And it's like the whole fish. When I was a kid, I used to eat the eyes. But now I'm like, why did I do that? Like I think when you're a kid, you're just like you just kind of accept it. You're like, oh, like I should eat the eye. Sure, I'll eat the eye. But now I'm like, why would I eat the eye? You know. But yeah, I think, and I had a period in my life where like I couldn't eat the whole fish, but now I'm okay with it. I just think it's a bit of a hassle. I'm not a fan of like taking apart the whole fish. You know, you have to take off the skin and then you have to like take out all the bones. It's like that just seems like unnecessary. Like it just seems like too much work when I'm eating fish. You know, but I like smaller fish where you can eat the whole thing. You know, like the bones are small enough and it's fine. Like it's no problem. And I'm a fish egg enjoyer for sure. But it's just fish eggs are very expensive here. Like in Japan, ikura is a lot cheaper than like here. It's so expensive, so it's like it's really not worth it. I sometimes I get ikura sushi from a restaurant here, and it's like it's like a thing of there's like rice. There's like a lot of rice and like 2 fish eggs. I'm like, what a scam, you know? Like it's always the rice to fish egg ratio is just not there, you know? So I never order ikura here. I just wait till I go to Japan. But then one time I told my grandparents that I liked ikura, and then they gave me like ikura is like salmon roe. I think it's like the big orange fish eggs. And my grandparents bought me like this huge tub of ikura, and I was like, I'm sorry, like I like fish eggs, but you can't eat that much, you know? Like you can't eat that much. Like it is like it is hard to eat a lot of, you know? It's very like a strong flavor. One of the guys that works for us goes fishing, and the fish this season have like pounds and pounds of eggs. Dang, okay. That's exciting. It's like saffron rice at a Mediterranean restaurant. Oh, like there's like a bunch of rice and not anything on it. Fair enough. You would eat that much? I mean, I just could not. I can't eat that much at once. It's like too sickening, you know? Just because like the nature of what it is. Like if it was something like it's like I can't eat a lot of sushi either. Like I love sushi, but like I can't just like eat sushi until I'm like super full because it's just I don't know what it is. It's just very it's hard to eat a lot of. It's that orange rice and it's super expensive. So I'm put like a teaspoon on dishes here. Yeah, what a scam! What a scam! Yeah, it's a. I guess it is. It is what it is. Or it's like it's like oh like there's like caviar on this and there's like one piece of caviar and you're like great yeah this is definitely eating caviar right now. I think that's pretty common. Like they just give you like they just give you a lot of the cheapest thing, you know, and then you get less of the more expensive thing. But it's nice when they're generous. I love Nyan. I don't think I've ever had saffron rice, so maybe I haven't. I just haven't been to like I don't usually eat expensive foods, you know. I'm not a I'm not an expensive food enjoyer for the most part. Today I'm gonna have I'm having Thai food today. It's not my mom's birthday, but it's my mom's like birthday weekend, I guess. So like we're celebrating today, and she wanted Thai food, so I'm getting picking up some Thai food today. Picking up some cake. There's like a kind of like a Japanese inspired bakery. It does like kind of like Japanese style cakes, but kind of westernized, kind of Japanese. Um, so we're gonna I'm getting cake from there. Happy birthday to my mom. Thank you. Um, Thai food sounds yeah. I'm really looking forward to the Thai food and the cake. It's your little sister's birthday. I need to wish her happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Hey, you better don't forget. I'm like notorious at forgetting birthdays. So like I was putting my not my calculator, my calendar. I was had to put it on my calendar and have like a reminder because I like forget. It's like a type for your birthday, but your plans fall through to treat yourself to one of these days. There's a Thai place 4 minutes from where you work. Is it good? Yeah, you'll have to treat yourself if you weren't able to get it. Um, I don't know what I would choose for my birthday if I had to choose like a cuisine, you know, because I like a lot of things. It just really depends on the day and the time, or like if there's a restaurant that I heard of that I want to try, um, something like that, you know. But I haven't had Thai food in ages, aside from the Thai curry I make myself with like instant Thai curry, like paste, which is pretty good. I love coconut rice. Coconut rice is so good when you have the Thai curry. That's usually my go-to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to today. What else have I been up to this week? Last week, my singing lesson was like very productive. Um, my singing lesson was very productive, and we got like a lot done. But this week, we both got stuck on like there's like a phrase where like we could not figure out the notes. We like transposed the song, like we changed the key of the song, And then we're like trying to figure out what the notes are in the new one, and we're like, cannot figure it out. So like I feel like my singing lessons are too short because I only do like 30 minutes. But then like we got stuck on that for like 5-10 minutes. So it was like a very takes up a lot of time, you know? Because like you warm up. It's like 5 to 10 minutes warming up, and then you have like 20 minutes left to work on the song, you know? So it's like, you know, it's if we get tripped up on something, it just like eats up the lesson. They asked me at the office, and I said Thai, but they went with fajitas. Like I know Mexican, but fajitas are far from my go-to. Oh no! Wait, did you just assume? Why'd they even ask you? Why'd they even ask you if they weren't gonna like use what you said? In Wakamin Falcon. Y'all know have nature made in Canada. I don't know what that is. Is that a brand? Yeah, that's weird they even asked you, and then they're like, never mind. Like, we're just gonna ignore what you said. Funny. Well, hopefully you can get the Thai food soon. Is a brand of vitamins. I don't know. I don't remember. Like maybe let me look up the bottle because like I feel like I'll know more what the bottle looks like and not what the name of the brand is. Nature made vitamin. Oh no, we have it. Oh wait, no, sorry. We have Nature's Bounty? Is it the same? I don't think we have these. I've never seen this bottle in my life. You're gonna post the magnesium gummies I get? Yeah, I don't think we have that. Or at least they don't have it where I shop. We have Nature's Bounty. Maybe it's maybe it's the Canadian version? You got most of the gifts from your wish list, including an Attack on Titan long sleeve. We won't say anything about that. But yeah, that's great. That's great. I never. Do you not have a problem about like what to ask for your birthday? Because people always ask me, and I have no idea. It's very hard to think of things I want unless I like prepare like months and months in advance, and I just like delay getting things that I want because people like ask, you know. Different brand, okay. Not in a fan of Nature's Bounty, okay. A mid vitamin. I'm the same way, especially on the spot. Yeah, it's really hard to think of stuff you want. I'm like, what do I need? Like, send them a link to your wish list. Oh, your Amazon wish list? Fair enough, fair enough. I sometimes have things on there. But these are stuff that I just like want to keep track of, but don't necessarily want right away, you know? But it's usually things I'm like thinking about. I think it's just like for me. I mean, I'm my family is the kind of family that's just like, what do you want? I'll get it for you, you know? Um, but like, it's just like, what am I trying to say? Like we're not like, oh, like we just surprise each other with the gift. Or like we're basically like, oh, I'll just send it directly to you, you know? Like, you know, I'll just order for you on Amazon. Or sometimes even like my brother will be like, I already bought this. Can you just give me the money? And I'm like, sure. We're very like practical with the gifts. Yeah, things on your wish list. I mean, I can buy them myself. But I think I just usually just say stuff that I'm not really like wanting to buy at the moment because like usually I just no offense. I just usually just no offense, but like not like a overspending kind of way. But usually if I'm like I need something, I just buy it right away. I think that's why I have trouble with like. That's why I have trouble like thinking of things because like anything I need, I will have already bought. Unless like they ask me and I was like gonna buy something but I haven't bought it yet, you know? And Lockerman Mini, cute top, thank you. It's like falling apart though. It's like it's struggle. Look, there's like the seam. Okay, because the stitches on there on the outside for like aesthetic, it like broke here. So now there's no stitches here. But I'm just gonna roll with it because it was really cheap. Um, just send a gift card exactly. Amazon gift card is always welcome. You don't even have a throne? No, why would I? Why would I? I don't have donations either. I don't need people to buy me stuff. I'll buy it myself. But people have sent me gifts in the past. Um, I do have a PO box. Yes. But these are just like for fun. Um, Definitely a gift card receiver. I do enjoy a good gift card. I'm a very practical gift person, you know. Um I'm not like, oh, like we should like like okay, I do sometimes like surprise people with gifts, but I think it's just like I think it's just like, you know, it's just practical. Like I want them to receive exactly what they want, especially with my family, like around holidays. Outside of holidays, I think gifts are spontaneous. Um, but during holidays, definitely like just I give them exactly what they ask for. You could ask for more silly hats. That's true. That's true. I mean, people are always welcome to send me hats, but you should ask me before you send me something in case I don't want it. Um, or in case I'm like, this is not a good gift. You know, like I am sure if I just let anyone send me whatever, then um, yeah, I might get some weird stuff. I don't know. um, you got to own money. Exactly, exactly. I mean, that's why I don't want like I'm doing fine. Like I'm comfortable. I'm, you know, I can sustain myself. So I feel like I felt kind of bad like taking like donations and stuff. Even though like I know like, you know, people can afford sending like a bit of money here and there, but I'd rather people just sub because then they get something out of it, right? Um, can you buy me one too? Maybe. Gifts can be hard. Exactly, exactly. And especially like to someone you don't know, right? Like like if you're sending something to a streamer, like you don't really know them, you know? So it can be kind of, unless they specifically ask for something, it could be kind of um might be better to ask first. Um yeah, so yeah, I don't really have much on my wish list. Okay, my mom added stuff to my, oh, this is not, is this my wish? Okay, it's not my wish list, sorry. I have a book. I have my makeup refill, which I haven't bought because it's twice as expensive as it is in Japan. So I'm hoping that my makeup will last until my mom goes to Japan and she can just buy it for me. Because I have it on my list. I'm like, I don't want to buy it at $20 when I know it's less than $10 in Japan, you know? Um, and I have some Pilates socks that I don't need yet because I already have two pairs of Pilates socks and I'm just waiting till like if one breaks then I'll buy another one. I have a power bank, which I don't really need because I was thinking about getting it for my VR headset. So I could just like plug it in while I'm playing, but I haven't really needed it. And I have stuff that I'm not planning to buy. Like it's like stuff I've already bought and I just want to keep track of. It's just a weird thing. Gift her the things she need. Gift me magnesium vitamins. Send me the gummy magnesium vitamins that they don't sell in Canada. That'd actually be funny. And welcome in, Kirby. How are you? Imagine if people start like, I guess no, people do that though, right? Like people do that on like Twitch, right? They're like, oh, like you could buy me um, like they have like a wish list, but it has like their groceries on it, you know? Which I guess is fine. Like it's basically the same thing as sending money, um, in a sense. Can you imagine? No, I'm sure people actually do that. I'm sure people actually do that. Magnesium gummies coming to people. No, no. Hopefully, I can find some here. Um, but for me, it's like, usually like if people send me like if people sub, you know, you're getting stuff out of it. You're getting your emotes. You're getting ad-free viewing. You know, so I'm like, you know, I can justify that. And any like, I mean, not all income these days, but like most income is just like, it kind of just like my Twitch stream kind of just like funds itself. You know, um, like I can use the money to like buy games that I need or games that will play on stream or um like I don't really like buy equipment or stuff for stream anymore, but I think it just like, so I think I'm running at a net positive now. But like I think like being able to buy like overpriced Nintendo games and stuff is nice. Okay. Enjoy dogmaning. Yeah. That'll be a fun. But yeah, it's kind of nice because like if I want to buy games for stream and stuff like that, it's like I can just use that. But I don't really like, obviously don't rely on Twitch as for an income, which is like, so I don't need to like, you know, I think you should sub if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine, you know? I don't even know if like ad block like works on Twitch. Because I know they're really, really strict about, or they're really like on the ball about like blocking ad blocks and stuff. But I know, but it's been working so far on YouTube. There was a period on YouTube where like it was like catching my ad block, and it was like really, really trying to stop the ad block, but now it's fine. Also, I recently was checking my YouTube channel. I have not looked at my YouTube channel in so long. For those of you who don't know, I have a YouTube channel, but I like don't use it. Like I haven't posted a video in like 2 years. When's the last? Oh, okay. It was maybe like a little over a year ago, or maybe a year ago. I used to post like Genshin videos, and then like I realized that some of my videos are like actually getting views, but they deactivated my like YouTube like ad revenue account because I was like inactive. So I was like, you know what? That like I could have made like $20. I could have made like $20. I'm like, YouTube's like stealing it from me. Jeff Bezos takes too much of a pay cut to take too much of the paycheck for Twitch to be viable. I mean, like if you're making like if you're like XQC and you're making like a lot, even if Twitch takes half, I think he's okay. But it depends on the scale. But I doubt like for Twitch, like for like large Twitch streamers, the majority of their income is like subs. But they have to change your diet. No chocolate, tomatoes, citrus fruit. Oh my gosh. I hope that goes well for you and you feel better with that though. On the bright side, you have a new tablet. Nice. I hope you enjoy. I was thinking about, I have like a MacBook, I have like a laptop, and it's like on the verge of death. Like it is not working. And so I was like, maybe I should replace my laptop with like an iPad, you know? Because I mostly just like watch videos and stuff. But then I was like, I think I do like I do like the laptop aspect of it, like the actual computer part of it. Long or short format? Long. I made one short before, and then I was like, I just didn't do that again. I just cannot be bothered. I didn't do YouTube very seriously though, because like it is so much work to edit videos. I think I'm just bad at it because I'm like slow. But then like I was making videos like kind of seriously for like a little while, maybe like 6 months to a year, and then at a certain point, I just gave up and I was like, you know what? I'm only posting videos if I can just like cut out a section of my stream and post it. You know, like if it'll take me like if it'll take me like less than an hour to put up the video, then I will put it up. So I started doing that. And then that went on for a little while. and then I just gave up it all. And then I just gave up completely. Because I'm like, this is too time consuming. Most of the big streamers about sponsorships. I mean, yeah, like a lot of their money comes from other sources. Do you have a 2009? Okay, a 2009 MacBook is still functioning? What the hell? That is, I think that's the an outlier. Cause like I feel like in my experience, MacBooks last like they start to get slow around like maybe like 7 years. 2009 is crazy. That's like 15 years. But my MacBook is from 2017. Don't ask what happened to it. Something happened to it, and it doesn't function very well. Something may have occurred. There might have been an incident, so it doesn't function very well. But it's too new in my opinion to replace. And I'm like, it's still working. Like I'm like, it's still working, so I'm gonna keep using it. But it has to be plugged in. If it's not plugged in, even if it's at 100% battery, it will just turn off. So I think something's wrong with it. But I mostly just use it at home, so it's fine. You lost macOS support like 10 years ago. I mean, like if you don't use it, you don't use it. Just leave it. But if you need to use a laptop frequently, then maybe just get a new one. Because 15 years is really pushing it. But yeah, my computer is not old. It just is struggling. But I mostly just use my PC for things. I use my laptop for more like I use my MacBook for like eating when I'm at the dining table. I use it for eating when I'm eating in the kitchen. And I also use it for like more like sensitive matters. Like I did my taxes today, and I do that on that computer because I don't trust my PC not to have a virus. You know, I just, and a lot of like my login and stuff are on Mac. And welcome in True Grit. How are you? Yeah, I did my taxes this morning. I haven't submitted them yet, but taxes are not fun. Taxes are not fun. But it's not too bad these days. You know, you could just like it just like autofills most of the things. And it's nice to see like a nice like financial summary of your year. You know. Maybe it just needs a new battery. Maybe, but it had its something happened to it, and the entire insides were replaced. But I think it's still is still recovering from that incident. You have a 2016 Intel MacBook Pro too. I mainly use that especially for work and dev, but it's showing its age. Yeah, mine is 2017, so it's definitely it did its job. I used it all throughout school, so it really did its job there. But I got my PC in 2020, late 2020. So I've just been mostly using my PC since then. Are you doing okay? I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing okay. You did yours last weekend? Let's go. GG's. TurboTax makes it easy. Yeah, we have something similar. We don't have TurboTax, I think, but we have our own like similar thing where like it just like imports everything from your tax account, right? Which is nice. I only have to input a few things. But I have like in Canada there's like a tax credit from working from home. And then so like I had to like measure like the working space of like my work from home area. So that was kind of annoying. I had to add up all my bills so I could get like I could claim like some of my bills. Like I had to add up all my internet bills, I had to add up all my utility bills, and then like I had to do that like manually because they don't send you like an invoice, right? So that was really annoying. But it added like $300 to my. I guess I just pay so much rent because I live in Vancouver. It added like I got like $300. I was like, you know what? I'll do that much work for $300. You know, that was like 20 minutes of work. We take it. How does your computer you don't trust? My MacBook is 2017, and this PC is from late 2020. So it's about 3 years old. You're in the market for M3 MacBook Pro, but they cost so much. I think at this point, since I use my PC mostly, I think I would just get a MacBook Air because I don't really need a Pro for anything. Because I don't like play games on it anymore, and I don't like do school on it or like do any like programming or anything. I think an Air would be fine for me. They just like browse the internet and YouTube, and maybe use like I do all my budgeting and stuff on Numbers app. But I think I should switch to like Google Sheets or something because Numbers app is being very annoying. Do you claim Twitch as a business? Oh shoot, I forgot about my. I have to claim my Twitch. Yeah, I don't claim it as a business. I think it's just like I don't know. I think I can't remember what you claim it as, but yeah, it is like some sort of business income. But I'm not like I'm not like officially a business. But I think you just claim it as like self-employed income or something like that. But you reminded me. I'm gonna get audited because I forgot to do my Twitch incomes. Um, Taxes a scam. How are you gonna go through a super complicated form when y'all the government know exactly how much I owe? Yeah, what's up with that? I guess there's some things that the government doesn't know, you know? Like that sounds really sus. But like most of it just like fills out on its own. And then like what else? And then like, but some things I have to share myself. You're thinking the same thing. Need something for travel. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Which I think of air would be nicer because it's like lighter and it's like easier to. It's more portable. You just saved me. Yeah, you just saved me from tax fraud. No, I haven't submitted my taxes yet. I was gonna go over it. I was gonna like continue working on it tomorrow. But let me write that down actually. I totally forgot. Let's write that down. Thank you. Let me add my Twitch income. Yeah, like I used to like claim like I don't have any big expenses for Twitch that I can claim. Cause like when you claim like a business expense, you have to like keep the receipts for like many years. And if it's like a if I'm claiming like a $10 game or like a even like $100 game, like I'm like, do I really want to like worry about that for like 10 years from now? Like no, not really. So I only really claim big things, like for example, like my camera or like my microphone. If it's like in the hundreds of dollars, like then maybe I'll claim it. But the little things I don't claim because it's just a hassle. But you claim your office area for another business. It's not a business. There's like a tax credit in Canada for like if you work from home. So I can get like part of my rent, a very small portion of my rent, and like some bills like internet and electricity. There's like a percentage that they calculate it based on like the size of your apartment versus the size of your working area and like how many hours you spend in the working area. You're not allowed here. No weaves allowed. Welcome in, anime fan. Breaking the rules, I see. I hope you're doing well. Made it a habit of claiming 0 to 0 on my company withdrawals to guarantee a return on taxes every year. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what you mean by that. But yeah, I usually get a refund because I like we have like I guess it's the equivalent of like not to be like get into like the nitty gritty of things because this is kind of boring, but like it's more like I guess what do you guys call it? 401k, the retirement account. You get like tax deductions, right? Essentially overpaid throughout the year, but I know I'll not owe anything come tax season. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I get like, I mean here like they just like deduct stuff. They deduct stuff normally, and then like I don't usually owe anything because I have enough deductions and stuff like that. I mean I'm actually like into finances. So I do watch like financial YouTube. Not like I really don't like investing. It like stresses me the hell out. I don't like investing, but I love personal finance. I love budgeting. I got my spreadsheets. Like I love budgeting. It's just very satisfying for me. So I do like stuff like that, and I love like maximizing my, like just making sure I'm doing the right thing. But I don't like investing. Like the stock market, just terrible. Claiming 0 to 0 means I don't claim myself for anyone as a dependent, so you take the max amount out of your paycheck. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably just like different, like Canadian, because here they just do it like automatically. You suck at investing, but you love personal budgeting. Let's go. Same. Budgeting is so fun. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I budget. I do like my budget, and then like every month I like I categorize all my transactions and I like keep track of what I spend in each category, which is like unnecessary because I don't overspend. You know, like I know I'm not overspending, and I know I'm saving enough. But like, I just like it. I don't know. I just think it's fun. But yeah, I'm a big like personal finance YouTube enjoyer. I used to watch a lot of Caleb Hammer, who does like he does like financial audits of like people who have like terrible finances, and he just yells at them and tells them like, you know, like why are you spending $100 a week on McDonald's? You know, like he does that. But I haven't watched it that much recently. Budgeting is fun. I mean, yeah, budgeting is good, of course, but it's not necessary. It's not the only way to approach your finances. But some people really need it. You might be a concrete sequential like me, like making lists, budgets, and schedules. You have no problems with basic arithmetic except for long division and do not get algebra. I'm definitely the first part. I'm definitely the first part. I love making a to-do list. Like I'm playing Stardew right now, and I have like a list of things I need to do. Like I swear I'm gonna start making like a spreadsheet for Stardew Valley. But yeah, I'm a big scheduler as well. Like I love making to-do lists and be like today, like this day I have to do this day I have to do this, right? Um, it's great. But I'm not the second part actually. I'm the opposite. I have a degree in math. I'm actually a math major. But my basic arithmetic is terrible. Like I always confuse. I always mess up my timetables. So I don't know what that makes me. That spreadsheet's become a game at this point. I was looking at mine earlier in the stream and balancing, but it's so fun. I love working. Like I'm not really good at spreadsheets, but like I love like budgeting and stuff. That guy, everyone there has like a 20% APR for their cars. I know everyone's like, I have like I'm like in crippling debt and I'm like living paycheck to paycheck, but I just bought like a 60K truck. Is that okay? You're like, what are you doing? What is that? And then they're like, they have like terrible interest rates. It is a that channel is fun. You're gonna head out. Okay. Take care as well, Rushy. Thanks for hanging out. On that note, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Yeah, okay, I'm back. um, you've been building this budget spreadsheet for like 20 years. It's massive at this point. I my spreadsheet is still in its infancy stages. See if you have any like advice for the budget spreadsheet. I'm still like I'm only on like a few years in for it, you know. And I used to use like one of those like I used to use like Mint to like automatically track to like categorize all the expenses and stuff like that. But then they discontinued it, so now I just do it like manually. So I don't have like a good system yet for like getting all the transactions and like categorizing them. It's like okay, but I'm not like that good at I'm not that good at spreadsheets yet. What kind of math did you learn? Statistics? No. I took one stats class and it was traumatizing. I hated it. Um, it was like, firstly, probability makes zero sense to me. It is so unintuitive. It's like I don't understand how like this can become this. Like it doesn't make sense to me. And secondly, there was like the final exam for that class. It was like true or false. Like the entire exam was true or false, which sounds easy, but it was like you get a point for each question you get right, and then you lose a point for each question you get wrong. So it was like and the questions are so hard. Like it was like I was like, oh, it's true or false. Like how hard could it be? But like every question was like so confusing. Like it was just like I did not have a good time in that class. So I didn't do anything related to applied math or stats again. I just did a variety of other stuff. Like I took too much calculus. I enjoyed a good like differential equations, little bit of linear algebra, but then I suck at arithmetic, so never again. And then I was traumatized by like my proofs class, but then I was like, proofs are kind of good. So then I went more into like and it's that's where like I saw I was in like, okay, I did like a combined degree in math and computer science, and then when I took the proofs class, I was like, oh, I see where these two like subjects like meet. And I was like, oh, like computer science is just math. That's what I learned. But the proofs class was like the hardest class I've ever taken. So I learned how to do pivot tables. I don't even know what that is. You don't want to see my spreadsheet skills. It's so questionable. My spreadsheet is a mess. 20 years is quite the commitment. It is. It is. I will. That will be me in like. When did I start? When did I start actually having finances? Probably only like a couple years, like two, maybe. I started this job, my first like proper job, like 2.5 years ago now. So probably around then. That's when I first started like actually budgeting. Cause like before that, like I did like internships and stuff, but it was like, I didn't have like a continuous income, so I didn't really have like, I only moved out like in 2022. So like I've only been moved out for like a year and a half. So like I didn't really have like bills. Like I paid my mom like rent a little bit, but like, I never had to fully budget until like a year and a half ago. And welcome in, Mr. Bug. You are very energetic. How are you? I'm guessing you're excited. Totally not procrastinating or anything. Oh no, not again. I thought, aren't you on break? Is there not a spring or no? I guess it's not spring break. It's Europe. They have Easter break. Isn't that what it is? Oh, you have a 3-day break. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, I know like it's very hard to like know what people's school schedules are. Like all the countries are all over the place. And even like different schools and like the same place can have like different term days. So it's always very confusing. Your school schedule is weird. Yeah, there's definitely some weird ones. Like I know the local ones, but yeah, everyone is all over the place. I never know what anyone's doing. You're doing online classes and accelerated program. Wow. Okay. That sounds exciting. Well, it does sound like a lot of work. Now I see why you're always now I see why you're always in pain. If it's accelerated, that's a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I miss school, but most of the time I don't. But like there is some things I do miss. Like I like having like a purpose, and I felt very like productive when I was in school. Um, and I like getting like good grades, but I like being free from constant homework and tests. Like when I finish work, I'm actually like done work, you know? Like I finish work and like and then I don't think about it, you know? It's not like there's always something else to do. I mean, I guess technically there is always something else to do, but like I'm like off the clock, you know? Cuz when I was in school, I feel like there wasn't like a set time where I could be like, okay, well I'm done, you know? So basically I was like a workaholic when it comes to school. But this yeah, with the work I don't have that problem at all. We're chilling. Yeah, I'll have to finish my taxes tomorrow. And then oh my god. We're honking like hell outside. Um yeah. It's just gonna be a taxes weekend, I guess. I need to get it done. Just get it out of the way. I finally have all my forms, so I can I can do all that. It's really not that bad though. And hopefully I just, you know, getting a refund makes it all worth the pain. Yeah, what else? I don't really think there's much else I have to do. I mean, speaking of finances, I got a new credit card because apparently the one I was using is not even the best one for rewards. Like I was like happy with my rewards, and then like I was comparing credit cards, and they were like this one's like has like 3 times better rewards like per dollar. I was like, well, I should be using this credit card. um, it's an American Express card, which I wouldn't use as my only card because a lot of places don't take it. But I'll still have my old credit cards so I can use those like when Amex is not accepted. Which is nice. You need to send your brother tax forms. Okay, I'm glad I could remind you. Why did I start streaming? Um, it was actually like not a deep decision. Um, I got a PC, like a proper PC, for the first time, and then I was like, I'd been watching a lot of like I haven't been watching Twitch, but I've been watching a lot of like YouTube videos from Twitch streamers, like edited videos of streams. So I was like, and I was watching a lot of like challenge runs of like Breath of the Wild. So then I was like, that looks fun. I could do that. So then I did. There was no thought behind it. I was just like, yeah, that looks fun. I want to try like wacky challenges, and then I just started streaming, and then people started watching, so I was like, this is fun, you know. And then I haven't been able to stop because I've been really enjoying it. You did American Express, still have account, but paid it off. Nice, nice. So it was good to pay off your credit cards. I mean, I just use my credit cards for every every purchase, you know, like, and I just pay it off at the end because I like getting those points. So now I will get new points, and apparently a lot more points. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no, I'm min maxing my. But there's a lot of people out there who like go crazy on the credit cards, and they not in like a going into debt kind of way, but like in like a they like they like cycle through credit cards to get like bonuses on every one. Like there's like welcome bonuses, right? When you sign up for a new credit card, and they just like cycle through them and get like a lot of like points and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, that seems like a lot of work. That seems like a lot of work. I cannot be bothered. Um, but good for them. Good for them. They're working hard on that. Yeah, I don't. I'm okay with the. I'm gonna keep the one I have because the one I have gives me access to like the lounges at the airport, and I actually use that because like you go to the airport and the lounges just free food. You just if you pay to get in or have like a pass, you can just go and eat as much as you want. And like, yeah, the food is kind of mid, but like all airport food is kind of mid. So like at least and airport food is so expensive. So I'm like at least like you know like at least I'm getting like free food, you know? And they have like little cakes and stuff. Honestly, not bad. I'm a airport lounge enjoyer. Um, yeah, sometimes little perks like that are nice for sure. Yeah, that's my life update. Got a new credit card. It's very new for me. I'm not a I've had the same credit card since I was old enough to get a credit card. My shoulder feels weird. I don't like it. What? If I was the person you hated the most. Okay, let me understand this question. Turn into a talking potato, and you were the only one who could hear me. What would happen to me? What would happen to you? I don't know. Where are you? Are you like in my kitchen? Like, are you like? Do I possess the talking potato? Because if it was at the store, I think I would just going crazy. You know, I'd be like, you know what? I think I'm losing my mind, and I would just leave, and then you'd probably get bought by someone and cooked. So I I don't think I can help you if you're a potato, and I can't do anything about it. You know, whoever did that, they have skills beyond what I'm capable of. And welcome in, Dan. How are you? Yeah, there's not much else going on in my life aside from Stardew. Of course, the new Stardew update. It's kind of crazy. Like, the guy who makes Stardew, he released this entire update. He released this entire update, and it was like completely free. And there was so much stuff in it. It's kind of crazy. It makes you really think about the practices of some greedy game companies out there, you know? If in your home, I don't know, man. I don't think I could cook. I don't think I could cook and eat a potato that was speaking to me. Um, but maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I wouldn't want it in my home though. Like always talking to me. Cuz I live alone for a reason, you know? I don't want some even if it's a potato here bothering me, you know? Any updates on my dog? No, nothing much really. He's chilling. He's taking his new medication. Um, he's very smart and will always we it's very hard to trick him to eat the pill. He is like he always knows. Like we hide it in food and he will like know that it's in there and he'll spit it out. Um, but other than that, yeah, he's just chilling. He's having a good time. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything new with him. He's healthy as ever, or as healthy as he can be for a dog that's 10 years old. Like mom, like Tosh. I think my dog might be smarter than me. He is surprisingly smart. You know. I think if someone fed me food and they slipped the medicine in it, I might not know as much as my dog does. But to be fair, he does have like a superior dog sense of smell. So maybe that's the that's the trick of it, you know? He was a human in a former life? Could have been. Could have been. He does use like he does display some like human tendencies. Like when he's sleeping, he'll use a pillow. Like if he's on the sofa or something, he'll like seek out a pillow and then use the pillow to sleep on. Um and oh, I think maybe that's about it. But his name was Tom. What? And he had some trauma. Oh no. He went through like a bad breakup. And he just couldn't love again after that. Poor guy. Poor guy. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, like my dog is constantly surprising me with how smart he is. You know, like I know dogs are smart, but like I'm always just like very surprised. Cause I think like surely I can outsmart him. He's a dog. But like he doesn't get he doesn't get easily fooled. Not Tom with trust issues. Poor Tom with trust issues. Um It can happen. It can happen. But I think I don't know. I feel like my dog is too trusting. You know, like he's just very like I don't think my I mean, okay, I guess he's not trusting when it comes to feeding him medication, but like actually no, he's pretty wary. I would say my dog is easily scared. He's scared of everything like new. Like if I got like a new like even like something mundane, like a new water bottle or something and I put it on the ground, he would be like scared. He'd be like, "What is this?" Like he is very suspicious. So maybe that comes from his trauma. He does have a lot of like anxiety. My dog has a lot of like anxiety issues, but I don't know where that came from. I think it's just his temperament. I don't he never nothing really like happened to him. Like literally since the day we got him, he was like extremely nervous. Um, Maybe his trauma is being like taken away from home, but to live with us, but I don't know. I don't know. I think he's just always been like that. Like I thought maybe we just like didn't like socialize him well enough or like expose him to like new situations, so he's like very nervous around new situations, but I don't know. I think when I think back to the day we got him, he like he was kind of always like that. Yeah, it's not I don't know I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, but speaking of Stardew, I was thinking about like I was reading through the Stardew subreddit as I do, just to see what people think about the new update and stuff. And then like it's a very like big divide between like people who like min max the hell out of the game and are making like like an extensive to do list and be like today we got to do this, this, and this, and we got to like farm these resources, and we got to have like this most profitable crop, and we need to plant like 500 of it. There's like those people, and then there's those people who play like like it is supposed to be a cozy game, right? Like it is like a farming simulator. It's meant to be a cozy game. But there's some people who just like play it in that way and play in like a relaxed way and just like enjoy like day to day. But for me, I just feel like stressed if I'm like, oh, I'm like if I'm not doing stuff like efficiently, I just feel like very stressed. And I just feel like I enjoy it the most when I'm like, I feel like taking things off my list and like playing very efficiently, and making lots of profit and like that's the kind of gameplay I enjoy. um and a lot of people are saying like Factorio. People kept bringing up Factorio. They're like, oh, like if you really like the min maxing like efficiency one, like play Factorio. But I feel like if I played a game like that, like I would just like never. I would just like degen, like I've already feel like I'm playing like a lot of Stardew, because of like my min maxing urge. But like I think if I just get too far into the weeds with it, like you guys will never see me again, because I'll just be like tending to my farm, or not my farm, like my factory, I guess, in Factorio. Um, but like I feel like I do that a lot with like a lot of games, like even like a very relaxing game like Animal Crossing. I was definitely the kind of player who's like, okay, I need to hit all the rocks every day because I need to find the money rock. Um, and then I need to like plant like the max amount in the tree, Um, or like I didn't go like overboard with it. Some people did like a lot every day. But I was definitely like, you know, I think Animal Crossing is a bit less in that regard. Like I was able to play it a lot more like casually. um, but yeah, it's definitely. I think it's because like you have to like actually like you can only do like a little bit at a time unless you time travel. I think it just like helps like spread it out. But yeah, I think that was like before Stardew. That was like the last game I just like degened into. Like I would play Animal Crossing like all day on the weekend. Like I would wake up, start playing Animal Crossing, and then like take a break to like eat, and then like continue playing Animal Crossing into the evening. Um, that's when I really like. That's when I really feel like I became like a actual gamer. Because before I just played very casually, and I'll just play like story games and like play a little bit here and there. But then like that's when I actually was like I just went like really hard on a game. But I think Stardew has that effect on me as well. I think eventually I just get like I just play too much and I just get burnt out. It's like I gotta space things out. Otherwise, I've never made it past like year 2 in Stardew. um, because I just like by that point I'm like I think it's the same in like The Sims and stuff. Like I would never reach a point where I'm just like everything is set up and everything is like running smoothly and like I have lots of money and like there's no like struggle. Then I kind of just like lose interest a bit. It feels a bit boring like once you have everything. But I haven't really reached that point in Stardew. So maybe I can finally actually reach the late game in Stardew. Because I haven't even seen some of the like we're on like the latest update is like the latest update just came out, but I haven't even actually done the stuff from the update before that. Because I haven't played Stardew in like seriously and like I think I was playing it on Switch. Like when I first got my Switch, I got it on my Switch and I was just like playing a lot in handheld mode. But I think I just like sunk like 70 hours or something into it in like a short amount of time and then I just like stopped. I think I just need to like pace myself. Cause I did that with Animal Crossing as well. I played like 200 hours when Animal Crossing first came out, and then I just like didn't play it again because I just got like so burnt out from it. But who knows if I would have actually like even if I took it slow, if I would have still been playing, like after that main like initial period of Animal Crossing. But definitely got my money's worth, and I've definitely gotten my money's worth from Stardew because Stardew is so cheap. Yeah, I think that'll keep me busy for a while. I'll have to continue Half-Life Alyx as well though. Cause I did not play VR this week. It's hard to find time to play. It's hard to find time to play VR, like, 'cause it's just like it's kind of like a hassle, right? Because you have to like it's not like you could just like you know like you need to like prepare for it. Because it's not as easy to just like get into it and you have to like it's not something you could just like play a little bit stop play a little bit stop, you know, like I kind of want to like set aside like a chunk of time for it. It's a bit annoying with like setting up and you know like entering and leaving VR. It's a problem. You can't really like do stuff on the side, which is the pain. I need to check the traffic. I have an appointment to like pick up the food, pick up the cake and stuff for today. So I just want to make sure the city is not like shutting down and like it will be really because like last week for some reason when I went to my mom's house, like I think the traffic was really bad last week. I guess because it was like the first sunny warm weekend of the year, so like everyone had just like left their houses, so it was like I'm like guys, like can you stop like going outside and doing stuff? But I think it's fine today. It's like overcast and rainy, so it's not a problem. Yeah, it's fine. Also, I'm like super annoyed with my hair right now because it's kind of reached. I usually, because my hair's short, I usually cut it like every like 2 or 3 months. But I think I'm on like month 4. Like it's been like, yeah, it's been like 4 months. So now my hair is like at an annoying length, and I just really don't like it. And you can see how much it's grown. Like you can look at like you can see like the black hair has like really grown out. Because it's like, oh yeah, you can see it like especially here. Like you can see how much it's grown out. Like this is like the black bit, and this is the part that was actually dyed. It's not as noticeable because it's like in the back, but like it's a. I don't really like when it reaches that point. I'm gonna get done next week, so it'll definitely feel refreshing. But I hate like seeing like my roots is such a pain. Welcome in retired. 80s over EXO? I don't know. I don't listen to much 80s, but I do love EXO. Um, but I've been playing some Just Dance. Oh, on the newest Just Dance, there is like Say My Name, and that was really fun. That was really fun. So I could come around. But I don't have 80s on this playlist. I only have EXO on this playlist. But I'm not usually like a boy group enjoyer. I listen to mostly just 17. Um, maybe a couple EXO songs, but mostly 17. And mostly girl groups. I feel like girl groups are more. I feel like girl groups are more popular these days. Not to say that I'm not saying they're better or anything like that. I just feel like there's a lot of like very popular girl groups. That's what I like started listening to first, and now it's just like, just stuck with that, you know. And of course, IU. You used to listen weekly? Is that a group, or you used to listen to? You used to listen every week. I'm not like super up to date on all the latest K-pop groups and stuff like that. People keep telling me about like artists and groups that I just like have not heard of. And even the artists I do follow, I'm like not keeping up right now. It's just a lot. There's just so much like K-pop idols like release music so frequently. Like especially like a group like Twice or something. There's like always new songs. It's like I just cannot keep track. But I usually like once in a while I'll just like binge listen to all the new stuff I missed. So I did do that recently. I don't think anything really like. I don't think I really added anything to my playlist. Because I thought like the Le Sserafim one was fine. Oh no. I have Wendy solo. I've been enjoying that. But that's Wendy, you know. Wendy's different. She's the exception to the rule. I think I'm more likely to listen to like solo stuff than just like their normal comeback, because it's like I don't know. I feel like I've kind of like fallen out of it for a lot of groups. But if there's like something new and fresh, I'm like more willing to listen to it. I feel like these days my throat cannot handle. Like maybe I'm just like speaking incorrectly. Maybe I need to support my voice from my diaphragm or something. But like I feel like these days like I just maybe the air is just dry or something. But like I feel like I can't like talk as long as I used to, because I feel like in the past I did like 4 hours maybe of like just chatting sometimes. But like now I'm like I feel like my voice gets tired after like 3 hours. Maybe it's just like the way I'm speaking now or something. Or maybe I'm like using my voice more heavily. I have no idea. Maybe I need to have like better breath support. Just like maybe the only time for a humidifier. It literally is running. This is my humidifier. I just turned it on now. It's been running off stream. So maybe it's helping, but definitely it's dry. Like it has been, especially in the winter. Like I have like the heater like really going. It is really dry. Like every time I touch like a metal, it's just like I just like brace myself for like the electric shock. The other day I washed my blanket. Like I have like this like fuzzy blanket that's on my bed. And I washed that, and then like I got so much static from that. I touched the doorknob, and I got the biggest static shock of my life. Like it was like painful. Like I could it was like it actually hurt. You know, like usually it's like a little like a little sting, but it was like I was like, ow, that actually hurt. It was so much. I just got back from refilling yours. I do love my humidifier. I wasn't using it yesterday because I just disinfected mine um, with vinegar, not apple cider vinegar, but just normal vinegar. So now it's running. So hopefully it helps. And welcome in, Moto. How are you? Yeah, it's yeah, yeah. Cleaning it with white vinegar, of course. You don't want to waste apple cider vinegar. I learned that a lot of things can be cleaned with vinegar. Because every time I Google, like, how should I clean my dishwasher? It's like vinegar. And I'm like, how should I clean my washing machine? Vinegar. It's always vinegar. I'm like, I guess I should just like douse everything in vinegar, okay? Um, you have two, one for the bedroom and one for the rest of the place. In the winter, I was like moving it back and forth. And I was like, should I get a second humidifier? But then I was like, my apartment is 500 square feet. Like, I'm just being lazy. I do not need that much humidifier. You go through so much distilled water. I just use normal water. Is that bad? I just use tap water. Am I infecting myself? Um, you're supposed to use distilled water? It's probably fine, right? Is it gonna kill me? What is it gonna do? I've been using tap water for years and I have not noticed anything. Let me see. Distilled water leaves a residue. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. This machine, I literally got it because it looks cute. I got this machine. I think it's a dog or a cat. I think it's a dog. I can't be sure. But it's like a shape like a dog. That's why I like it. But I think I should get a different one eventually because this one is like it's just like plastic and it doesn't clean well. It's probably like releasing like mold particles into the air, you know? So I should probably get a different one eventually, but this one is so cute. You have yours on schedule, so bedroom runs at night and the bigger one in the living room runs through the day. Yeah, fair enough. I'm also a bit worried that like I'll be like over humidifying my place because like my apartment is very small. So I'm worried if I like leave it running like constantly, I'll get like mold. But I guess that's not my problem. um, I'm renting, so they could deal with that. But like, yeah, I definitely noticed like my hands are like super dry. And then like I have to like every time I come back, every time I sit down, I always touch my table leg because I keep like touching my like I have like a stream deck, right? And I keep touching it and like it like disconnects from my PC. Like I'll static shock something and I'll hear like the Windows sound and then like it will come back online. Like I'm like and then one time I staticked it so much that I had to restart my computer during a stream. So now I'm like very now I'm like very careful to not do that. Not my problem. I mean it's not my problem, yeah. Um you get the ones that monitor the ambient humidity and will shut it off when it gets to a certain level. Yours is much fancier than mine. I need to get a better one. Cause like I said, yeah, I got this one because it's cute and it has 0 features. It just dispels water vapor into the air. That's it. We'll get another one eventually. And I was thinking about getting like an air purifier as well. But I haven't noticed too bad of allergies right now, so hopefully it's okay. Because they're kind of expensive, so I didn't really want to get one unless I had to. I don't like having like so much clutter around. The app controlled smart humidifier? That sounds really fancy, yeah. Yeah, I need to get another one eventually, but not yet. I just think it looks cute on my shelf, But it was like $20, so and I've had it for years, so it's probably like not the best. You bought a water distilling machine to go with these machines? You have too many machines, man. I can't handle that many machines around. I can't have too many appliances, I have nowhere to put it. Just like 7 gallons of water? That seems like a lot. You must have so much moisture in the air. But I guess you don't because it keeps track of the humidity. It means space for a new garage. Okay, okay. Well, I don't have that. I don't have that. I have 500 square feet here. But I have to be careful what I buy, especially if it's big, you know? Because there is nowhere to put it. I am. This apartment is actually not bad when it comes to storage. There's quite a bit of storage, but I still have to. I still can't buy stuff excessively, you know. I need to organize some other things like, um, when I get my next cosplay, I need to organize all my cosplays because it is such a mess in there. It started like overflowing. Like I had like one cupboard above the fridge where I kept all of them, but now it's like overflowing. There's too much. There's too much. So then I need to like figure out a better storage solution for them. Distillery filled with tap water and it makes distilled water. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That is nice, especially if you want to use distilled water for your humidifier. But I'm just gonna use tap water. It's probably fine. Or I guess I could fill it with filtered water. Could I fill it with filtered water from like the Brita filter? Surely that's like a step up. Actually, kind of gross. Then tap water. There's so much gunk in the bottom of the machine. I I have not noticed that actually. But maybe it's because like the water here is very like we have very like soft water here, so there's not like a lot of minerals and stuff in it. Um, so maybe I haven't noticed a problem because of the water here. Um, because I think my humidifier is generally quite clean, even with like after a while, like there's definitely a little bit of like residue. But even after like months and months, it's fine. Because sometimes I just don't use my humidifier for a while and I just like leave it filled with water. And then I'm like, and then like, you know, it's not a problem. Got like with the apartment, 1,100 square feet with an attached garage. Yeah, that would be like, I don't even want it. Like that'd be like $5,000 a month here. It'd be very expensive. I'm guessing it's like a townhome, right? If it's an attached garage, because I don't know how that would even happen here. I will not. Um, I don't think it's doable here. The garage does sound nice though, because the one thing I don't like about living in a high rise is that like the underground parking is so far. It just like when I leave the house, I'm like, okay, it's like a 10-minute drive to get somewhere, but it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to leave my parking garage, you know? So like I have to like always add that on. It's actually single level. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so maybe it wouldn't be $5,000. 2 bedroom? I think 2 bedrooms around. I don't even know. Maybe 4,000? I don't know. I didn't even try to look for 2 bedroom because I was like, that's too expensive. I don't need it right now. It's just more cleaning for me. I do really like living in a small place currently. Um, just because it's so easy to maintain. You pay 2,400 on cleaning utils. Oh my god. I will constantly be jealous of other rent prices that aren't here. I pay close to that for my 500 square foot apartment. Just saying. Just saying. It is I think now I got this one a couple of years ago. I think it would be 2,400 now. It would be something around there. It would be like 22, 2,300, something like that. Yeah. Vancouver's a built different, you know? But I am quite happy here. I don't really feel like I need more space aside from VR and playing Just Dance. Sometimes I'm like trying to learn some dances and stuff, and I'm like, I wish I had more space. But other than that, every time I have to vacuum, I'm like so happy. I'm like, wow, it's so easy to vacuum this place, you know? I do really enjoy that. Growing up in a house with like a lot of stairs, this is great, you know? Like I literally like I'm like, oh, I need to go to the kitchen to get a glass of water. Back home, 3 flights of stairs. Now, it's like 5 steps over there, you know? So it's, I do enjoy that. VR and just dance. I mean, that's the only time where I'm like, ooh, I feel like I need more space, you know? And it's not really like I wouldn't get a new apartment just for that, you know? Like I like VR and Just Dance, but it wouldn't be like it's on $1,000 a month worth it, you know? Your Roomba does the brunt work for me. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. But like I feel like I have to vacuum like non-Roomba reachable places, you know, because it is small, so like there's a lot of like little like nooks and crannies that I don't think a Roomba would be able to reach. But it takes like 5 minutes to vacuum anyway. I got like a Dyson vacuum when I first moved here. I was like, you know what? This is my first like adult purchase, you know? So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go for the vacuum. And then my credit card declined the purchase because I thought it was fraud. They were like, you don't buy vacuums. They were like, who are you? You don't buy vacuums. So then I got declined. Which is really funny. You have to plan your place out with a Roomba. Yeah, yeah. My place is not good for a Roomba, which is fine. Because my vacuum was expensive enough, I may as well use it, you know? Like Dyson was very expensive. Too young to buy vacuum. I think it was just very different from my purchases at the time. Because I was like moving up for the first time, so I was buying like, you know, very different things than I would normally do. So it was like it just thought it was fraud. Which I was very offended. I was very offended. I was like, I can buy a vacuum. I'm responsible, you know? I do chores. Who do you think I am? You have full-size Dyson you don't use? No, no. Well, I hope you got your money's worth out of it. Yeah, hardwood floors is really nice too. I grew up with carpet, and the hardwood floor is a bit annoying because it's like cold and you can't like sit on it. Because I like sitting on the floor, you know. But like other than that, it's much easier to keep clean. Wait till they stop doing that, then you're gonna feel old again. I mean, they've already stopped doing them. I'm allowed to buy those things now. And welcome in, big boy. Where did I feel like this is gonna. I feel like I shouldn't ask this. But where did I get what? I feel like you're gonna say something like. I feel like this could be the setup to something strange. But yeah, so I think my credit card is used to all my purchases now. That's the only time my credit card ever got declined. Or like that's the only time my credit card was like, is this fraud, you know? So I guess it's a pretty good track record. But I don't usually buy like stuff that's that expensive aside from plane tickets. But they know, like my credit card knows I'm always buying plane tickets, you know? Like I'm always buying plane tickets. But yeah, it's I think that's about it. I am excited to get my new credit card and rack up those credit card points. I'm just yeah, now I feel old because I'm getting excited about like, you know, like more like mundane stuff, you know? It's using the cards not in your area that they don't like. Oh, true, true. But I've actually never been declined when I'm traveling. Cause like you know they used to be like say like, oh, like you should call your credit card company and tell them you're gonna be traveling. I don't think they do that anymore. Cause I've never had to call. I think they figure it out, you know. Welcome back, Draconian. Are you? I thought you were I thought you left to tend to the dogs. Improving your credit score. Let me tell you, my credit score is in the highest percentile. I'm very happy about this. I've been building up my credit since I had credit, and like because you start with 0, right? So I'm finally like in like the green, you know. They do with a couple companies, but most companies stop that practice. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's a thing anymore because I've never been like declined when I'm traveling, and I do use my credit card like in many places. And welcome in Red Light. How are you? You're multitasking. What episode are you on of The Last of Us? Wait, is it your first time watching it? My credit cards don't ask me to call how to travel, so I just say every trip is fraud. Oh, really? I feel like that. I guess you could err on that side, but I feel like I don't want to err on that side because I travel a lot. But welcome in Tuon or to Oni, I guess. Tuni, maybe that's right. Um, it's your first time halfway through 7. Oh, let's go, let's go. Surely you've watched the game though, right? And welcome in Kiropi. How are you? They got you when you were younger. Forgot to call them, and they definitely declined to purchase abroad. Yeah, I just don't think. Yeah, I think they just don't do that anymore. Because I think their like algorithm for figuring out fraud is a lot more like advanced than just being like, is it out of the country? You know. I think they can figure it out usually. I've never had to do that, luckily. Watch Maria swear at the game a fair bit. Understandable. Understandable. The Last of Us is really annoying to play. Like the first one, it's so annoying to play. I actually like never finished it the first time around. And I only played the remake later on because I could like tweak the settings a bit more. Um it is just I mean it still holds up to be fair, but like it is like an older game. Like it is from like 2013. So like it's not as like easy to play. Um Yo, it was a long time ago. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Um Okay, that is not me. I don't know who you are talking about. Okay. But yeah, it's The Last of Us 1 is I could not get through it. It was just so annoying to play. Um you guys know I'm not an old game enjoyer. And that game was not even that old. It's like 2013. It's Weekend, all right. Of course, of course. Well, like, I feel like 99% of the time, um 99% of the time it's like chill. Like I haven't had that much bad experience streaming just chatting. Like there's like some once in a while there's like a day where I'm like people are being kind of weird, you know? Um but like but like most of the time it's been pretty chill. 2013 is old gaming in the background. I mean, to be fair, like Naughty Dog has come a long way since then. Like you compare, like I played Uncharted first, like Uncharted 4 first, and like going back to their older games and going back to The Last of Us, it was just harder to play. Like, um, it was just like it just felt a bit clunky. They definitely improved a lot since then. K-pop is your jam, of course, of course. What are you listening to these days? I think my limit on games is like I think my limit for games is like 2015. Maybe 2015 or something. Or it depends on the game though. We're all getting old waiting for a new Naughty Dog IP. I'm waiting, but they said they're gonna not announce anything because um of the they had like the whole like crunch time scandal, you know? So they said they're not gonna announce it so they don't like go into that situation again. Where they're like they announce the game and then they like are struggling to release it and then like everyone is like sleeping at the office, you know? Which I can respect. I'm like, you know what? That seems like a reasonable like that seems like a good reason to not announce the game, you know? And welcome in, Sana. You listen to Purple Kiss. Oh, right. I think you have mentioned them before. I've not listened to them though. I did not know the lyrics to that. I thought I did, but I did not. I only knew like one of them. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting for whenever the new Naughty Dog IP comes out, I will play it. I don't know. I kind of hope it's not The Last of Us Part 3. But if it is, I'll play it. But like, I think I would rather have something else. You wouldn't have known if you sang the right lyrics or not. That's fine. That's fine. I I sometimes I like sing along to K-pop songs that are in Korean, but I'm just like saying random stuff, you know? Like it's just like I'm just saying sounds. Thoughts on Silk Song? Um, I don't have strong thoughts because I have not played Hollow Knight. I own Hollow Knight and I have beat the first boss. But I'm not. It's not really. I don't think it's really for me. You know. I love like don't get me wrong. I love Hollow Knight. The Knight, adorable. I love him. Like, and I think it's a really well made game. I just suck at platforming. Okay, like I know it's not a hard platformer, but I am so bad at platforming that it's a struggle for me. Um, the boss fight was fun though. I fought False Knight and it was really fun. But the rest of it, disaster. You know. But yeah, definitely not a Metroidvania. Definitely not that. It's a very difficult platformer late game. I mean, I have seen like the what's it called, the Path of Pain. That just looks. I can't do that. Like, I definitely can't do that. Like, I played Mario. What was it? Mario 3D World, and I died. We had like a death count. It was like 200 or something. Like, I died a lot. I'm not good at 2D platforming. I don't know what it is. Holiday challenge runs when? Never, because I haven't even done a non-challenge run. I do like it as a game. I do like it as a game. It's just not for me, you know. It's like I love Hades, but I don't play it. You know, like I think Hades is a great game. Love the characters, love the game. Um, I just don't want to personally play it. You know, it's too much gameplay, too much gameplay. You have to bring up the Path of Pain. I'm sorry. I won't bring it up. Even the White Palace. There's some really hard stuff in Hollow Knight. And yeah, I'm just not for some reason when it comes to 2D platforming. Like if you watched me play, you would be like, "Have you ever played a video game before?" Like you'd be like, you would actually be like really questioning what I'm doing. Okay. You like you probably like when you imagine me being bad at the game. Trust me, it's much worse. Okay. I'm just very uncoordinated. You've 100%ed it, love it. Nice, nice. It's just yeah, I think it's just platforming that's my problem. Because I've been you know, I have been playing Elder Ring, you know, so I'm like a gamer, you know. I'm skilled. But not with platforming. Oh my god, Mario 3D World was so tragic. If you played a video game before, you wouldn't be a just chatting streamer. That's true. That's true. But I have finished The Last of Us now. Actually, no. You know, I left the remake right before the hospital. Not because I like didn't want to play that part. I just kind of stopped playing, and I'm like, I know what happens. I've seen this game a million times. I know what happened. I just didn't. I just didn't continue. I don't know. Um, but I did finish The Last of Us 2. That's content, entertainment value. Yeah, it was. It was. The death counter was working hard. The hospital? No, like not me going to the hospital. The end of The Last of Us that takes place at the Fireflies hospital. Um, not mine. I didn't attend the hospital. um, yeah, but I stopped right before then. Which is like the end of the game. Like it's like there's like 10 minutes left. Like I don't know why I stopped. Um, Jisoo Flower is a good song. Yeah, it's a nice song. It really it really suits her. Shows your priorities. Never beat that game. It's so good. It's so good. But I'm like a really like I love like cinematic story games. Like Like those like PlayStation exclusive. Like I love Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War. Like I love those games. Made went to the hospital to get that surgery that makes you taller. The one that like breaks your femur and like extends it. Of course, of course. That surgery looks awful. Like that's probably not worth it. Like aren't like I think a lot of times they're like in pain for the rest of their lives. Like that is not worth it. Like no one cares if you're like an inch taller, okay? Like and the people who care like are not worth keeping around. We don't have friends that are OCD and need things completed. Oh, everyone like people who are like completionists should not watch me play a game because I'll like walk past like when I'm playing the Genshin, I'll walk past like a chest and not open it. And same in like Breath of the Wild. Like there will be like a chest or like a Korok right there. I will not get it. Or there's like a lot of like items on the ground or something like that. I don't pick them up. You know. I'm not a completionist at all. Worth it to be 6. Yeah, to be in chronic pain for the rest of your life, totally worth it. I was like reading about different surgeries too, and I'm like, that's crazy. The one that really annoys me right now is like the buccal fat removal one, where they like remove the fat from their cheeks, because it's like people do that, like it's like a very trendy surgery right now, and like but like because you lose fat in your face as you get older, it will like it like firstly makes you look older, and then secondly like it just like people don't know what it will look like when they're old, you know? And it might look really terrible. You drive me crazy. You're the type of person who has all the notification bubbles on the phone? No, I don't have that. I don't have that. I have like 10K unread emails on my work email, but that's because I get like a bunch of trash. But on my phone, I don't usually have I don't usually have notifications on my phone. I read all my emails. Some apps just have like a permanent notification, but most of the time no. I clear everything. It's unrelated to my non-completionist lifestyle. But people sometimes get annoyed that I leave all the notifications on my Genshin. Like on Genshin, there's like red exclamation points like everywhere. But that's only because in Genshin I don't check those because every time you switch devices, it comes up again. So I have to check it each time I switch devices. I know I'm always switching between my phone and my PC. That's why I don't check it on my Genshin. Can't stand seeing those little unread notifications on the phone. It doesn't bother me that much, but I don't usually do that. One of my classes 99 plus unread texts. What? How do you even have that many? Is it just like they just like don't clear them? Like they've read them but they don't clear them? That rationalization. I mean, it's true. It's true because like even if I clear it, it just comes up again. You know? It's like the same thing. It's like it's not even like a new message. It's just like this. It's like it just like when you how do I when you log in on a different thing on Genshin, everything has like every single UI icon has a red exclamation point. Like every time, even if it's like not new. That's why. Because it's like I can't clear that every time now. But it doesn't bother me in games. In games, like in games, I usually have like everything like unread. I'm sorry. In games, it's just like in my life I'm organized, but in the game I don't care. Like on Genshin and stuff, I have like a million like unclaimed quests and stuff like that. Like I just don't care. Triggered you so much. I hate logging into Wildrift because of it. I just ignore them all because like there's too much going on, you know. I only open the things that I think are important, but most of the time it's not. It doesn't bother me as much. But I do keep my notifications pretty clear on my phone. How can you not read your text like 100 potential people that have been trying to reach you? I mean, surely those people are responding to stuff that's important. Like maybe they're just reading it in the notification and then they respond. Like I'm assuming like if they have like a 99 plus unread text, it's like stuff they don't like most of it's probably stuff they don't need to reply to, and then they just like, you get those you get those messages that are like, this is your verification code when you have like multi-factor authentication. Maybe they just don't clear stuff like that, you know? Like I think maybe that's the difference. Although what one thing one thing I don't do is that like, like you can close the apps on your phone that are open. Like, like not just like close the app, but like, like swipe up and like clear them all. I do not do that. I just leave every app open forever. But I don't really think it makes a difference because surely it just closes in the background, right? I don't do that. Sometimes you're from with like 200, 300 unread texts at any given time. I don't even get that many texts in like a year. Like, unless I'm like actively responding to people. Like, that would mean like one person is messaging you over and over without you replying, or you know like 200 individual people who are messaging you, you know? You're a bad texter, you usually respond in your head and assume that the person knows I responded. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes I have done that, but I don't. I usually get back to people. Yeah, welcome in. Is it Rinnigan? You close apps regularly, a responsible person. Surely it doesn't make a difference. I don't think it makes a difference. I think the phone must be smart enough to know that it's inactive, and then it closes it. Who knows 200 people? Yeah, you can't know 200 people. Like, surely there's like an upper limit of how many people you can actually know, you know? I think I'm getting close to it though. Like, if you count like people, like viewers I recognize, it's probably quite high. But like, it's not like I'm not like, that's why like the parasocial thing exists. But like, I'm not capable of like actually knowing that many people, you know? Like, I might recognize their names and like know a few things about them, but like we don't know each other, you know? Like, but I guess like, maybe the 200 people texting you don't know you that well. I don't know. I don't think you could know 200 people that well. Yeah, so I don't really text that many people anyway. I usually just like well, like, I think I just talk to people in my Discord server, first of all, which I guess that kind of counts as people. They're not really messaging me directly most of the time. They're just, like, talking, and I mostly respond. But then, like, I just DM, like, a few friends. That's about it. Like, you get, like, 5 texts a year. It makes it easy. Yeah, I'm not a big texter, honestly. Remember me? No, who are you again? I never understand the reasoning behind asking that. Like, what do they want out of it? You know, like I guess I just want to feel like they're acknowledged. I don't know, but it definitely puts me on the spot when people ask that. I'm like maybe I recognize them, but then like, am I supposed to say like, no, I don't remember you? They say you should have like 4 to 5 truly close friends. Yeah, I don't think you can have more than that. You know, like, I don't think there's any way you could have like 10 really close friends, you know? Like, I mean, maybe some people spend a lot of time, because like each friendship takes a certain amount of time to like nurture, you know? And like to like, you can't really be there for 10 people, you know? I think a good handful of people is good. And then like other people you can be friends with, but you're not necessarily like close, you know? And welcome in, Raymond. I'm doing good. How are you? But I'm pretty like, I don't know. I would say I'm pretty like introverted. I'm pretty like independent, so I'm okay even if I just have like one close friend, 1 or 2, and then everyone else. I'm not very good at like keeping in touch with people, but I try to reach out every so often. But for me, that's like once a month, or like maybe a bit less. But like I still consider people friends even if I haven't talked to them in a while. Finish this episode and go to bed. Okay, enjoy. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, maybe there's a Canucks game tonight and we'll see. Or I can watch Physical 100 with my mom. Yeah, sleep well. Yeah, the new season of Physical 100 came out, and I'm so excited. I watched the season 1 with my mom, and we loved it. So I'm looking forward to season 2, which is already out, but need to watch it. Yeah, I'm definitely like more of a. I don't think I'm a person that like needs a lot of friends. You know, like not in like a really sad way, but I like spending a lot like most of my hobbies like I do on my own. I don't usually like I don't I really would not be able to have a friendship where my friend is like, I need to text you like all day every day, you know, like um or like I need to meet up with you like once a week, you know, like that's too much for me. That's too much for me, you know. Like I'll see you every once in a while, you know, like maybe every like month or two. That's like for me that's like a good amount. Um, and usually I just try to keep up with I usually try to keep up with friends, like check in on them. Like if I don't talk to them like in a different setting, I usually try to just like message them like once a month maybe and try to see how they're doing. Um, I'm pretty lucky because I'm not good at reaching out either, but our friends know me since we were kids, and that's how I know how I am to make new friends now will be impossible. I don't think it's impossible, but it depends how much you want to put into it, you know? Because I'm the same way. Like, I don't like actively seek out new friends because I don't really feel like I need it. Um, not in like a sad way or anything. I just like if I wanted friends, I would seek them out more, you know. But I'm pretty chill. But yeah, it's nice to. I think like a lot of friends that you've had since you were young, like even if you haven't talked to them in so long, like there's some friends where like you haven't talked to them in like months and months or even like years, but when you see um when you see them again, it's like no time has passed, you know? That's a really great type of friendship. We can be friends. Maybe we'll see. Um, I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't have a huge like desire for that. And like I feel like I get like not that it's like the same as talking to friends because obviously this is like public, but I feel like I get a lot of like social interaction from like streaming, even though I'm like okay, which sounds kind of weird because I am like sitting at home alone in front of my computer. But like to be fair, like it is a lot of like talking to people and like talking in general. So I feel like I just get that out of my system when I'm streaming. Um, I don't need like that much outside of that. And I see my family, like you know, like and usually so, like I talk to like a few close friends, and that's about it. Um, not to say that streaming is the same thing as talking to your friends, because you know we are we are all strangers. You have a parasocial connection with me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Um, an important you are okay. No, 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 no. We gotta dial it back. We gotta dial it back. I'm not saying it's okay to have a parasocial connection. Um, but yeah, it's kind of funny though. It can go both ways. As someone who doesn't really watch a lot of Twitch, but who does stream, it definitely does go both ways. Like, it can be very easy to feel like, oh, I'm just talking to friends, but like, I have to remember, like, yeah, I don't know you guys. Like, you know, like, we're obviously, like, we don't actually know each other. And it's a very, like, it's not like a equal sided relationship, right? It's not like we're, like, talking and we're both talking equally. Like, I'm talking and everyone else is chatting, you know? So it's not like a normal social interaction, I guess. Um, but yeah, it can kind of feel that way, and I do understand that. But it's you have to be just as long as like you stay like aware of it and you know and just like treat stream as it should be, you know, like a fun place to just like chat, hang out, you know. Um, and I think it's fine. I think it's healthy, and like it's nice like for stream to be like a place where like you can hang out with people who like share an interest or like you know talk to people who you would not normally talk to and stuff like that. But it's not the same as having friends. Let's make that clear. It's better to have a small circle of loyal friends than having a bunch of friends that you barely know. I agree. I agree with that. But I think some people have different preferences. I can't speak for that because I definitely don't. But some people like having like a lot of friends that, you know. But I think even those people have like a few close friends. I'm sure, like people who they're closer to than others, which makes sense. But yeah, I guess like hanging out on like a Discord or like hanging out on a stream is kind of like having a bunch of friends you don't really know. Like I guess it's like acquaintances, you know. Sometimes you could be more honest with strangers because there's no need to worry about hurt feelings as much. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I think it's just like a different, like sometimes it's easier to be comfortable around strangers because you feel like they won't like judge you as much, you know, or like with your friends it's like, or like especially like if it's people you might not ever see again, like if you're I guess when you're like hanging out on like a stream or like a Twitch community, you could just leave anytime you want, you know, like if you feel like embarrassed you could just leave. um which I guess is um a different kind of freedom, you know. But it's not always I don't. I think having a true friendship is definitely better. But they both have their time and place. I guess it's different for me because you guys like I'm not like anonymous here, you know. You guys know me. If I embarrass myself, I can't just leave. I guess I could leave, but like you would still know it was me. But I think it's I think overall like since starting streaming, is there's a lot of like it's nice to meet a lot of different people and like even if it's not like a really deep friendship or anything like that or even a friendship at all, it's just like it's just nice to chat about different things and like we have a good time. We have a fun time, you know. Yeah, I have to head out pretty soon because I have to pick up some stuff. Like I said, we're celebrating my mom's birthday. It's not her birthday today, but we're celebrating my mom's birthday today, so I have to pick up a few things. The bakery that I'm getting the cake at closes kind of early, so I gotta head out in like 10 minutes. Um, because there's a yeah, I'm getting cake and picking up Thai food, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, not right now, not right now. In like 10 minutes. Just I'm just preparing you guys, you know, so I don't like suddenly be like bye. um, our Japanese celebrations kind of different. Celebrations of what? We're not doing a Japanese celebration. We're just doing a celebration. There's not some traditional Japanese thing. My mom just chose what she wanted to eat, and she chose a birthday cake. Happy early birthday to my mom. Thank you, thank you. um, I do like um, I like celebrating other people's birthdays. Especially if I get some good food and cake out of it, you know? I'm happy about that. And I like getting my mom like a birthday gift and stuff. Even though like I don't have like I said, I was struggle to come up with gifts for myself. But then like you know, like I think I prefer buying gifts to receiving gifts now. Because when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I love getting gifts, you know, because like I couldn't get them myself, right? Um, but now I'm like, what do I ask for? It's like a struggle of figuring out what to ask for. Any K drama you watched lately? I haven't watched any K drama lately. I'm sorry. You only watched Attorney Woo. Yeah, I haven't watched anything because I've just been like, I don't know. I got kind of like, I think I watched too many like bad K dramas or like mediocre K dramas that I just wasn't like watching that much recently. I've been watching a lot more like Western shows, like HBO shows and stuff. What type of cake you're getting from mom? We're getting like individual cakes. But my mom is getting like this like matcha cake, and I'm getting like a chestnut cake, which is like certain. It's like a Japanese style cake. Red velvet. I don't think my mom would want red velvet. My mom does not like K-pop. Sounds delish. Yeah, yeah. It is the bakery I'm going to is really nice. They have like lots of like really interesting cakes, and they're all very delicious. Like cupcakes are actual cakes. Like they sell like individual slices, so it's a cake. But not like a full size cake because it's kind of like a lot, you know. And then we can all like we always get like individual slices because we can all just like choose what we want, you know. Um, it's I think it's easier, and we don't do the whole like putting candles on the cake and like blowing them out. We're not really about that, you know. You'll have nothing but bundt cakes up there. I have not heard of that. We have bundt cakes. They're very good, but I don't know if that's like a specific brand of them or something. Um, but yeah, usually like we get like cakes from like an Asian bakery or there's Italian bakery which is really good. I like a good tiramisu, you know. So I do like the Italian bakery. Oh, I need to write down another. I need to hit up the I need to hit up the Ukrainian bakery, by the way. One of my favorite cakes is like an Eastern European cake. And I need to like see if they have that cake there. Because I need to but it's kind of out of the way, so I haven't gone. But I definitely need to add that to my list of food. Small franchise, and they have bundt teenies. Oh, like really small bun cakes. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I'm sorry. I don't think like bakery chains usually like make it that far, you know. I think usually that's where they, because it's like kind of hard to like distribute it that far. Because we barely even have like, we don't have like other like the same bakeries as you guys do. The flavors are great. They must be. They must be. When we were kids, we would get like the bundt cake from Whole Foods often. I have good memories of the bundt cake from Whole Foods. It's actually really good. The cakes from Whole Foods actually are not bad. Um, we would get that a lot as kids. My mom used to make a lot of birthday cakes for us, but then she kind of stopped doing it as I got older. Like she would like make like a decorated birthday cake with some sort of like she would like make little things out of fondant and stuff. But now we just buy cakes because who has the time? And it's not like we have like a big birthday party full of kids, you know? No. Welcome in, Mike. The white chocolate raspberry sounds so good. Yeah, I'm assuming all the bakery chains are different here. We have a local bakery chain here, and they have like white chocolate raspberry scones. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. It's like my favorite bakery. Um, but I usually hit up like Asian bakery, get like a good egg tart. It's really good. That's usually what I go for, or like a red bean bread. I don't usually go for cake outside of special occasions. I'm doing good. How are you, Mike? Yeah, I have to head out pretty soon. Wait, let me check out the traffic again. I'm always checking the traffic. I'm like paranoid. I'm like sometimes you never know. You never know in Vancouver. Like sometimes the traffic these days have gotten like really crazy. And welcome in, Kai. Have some Gengars at Pharmacy. Okay, thank you for the Gengars. Gengar is pretty cool. I like the Gigantamax Gengar. It's really cool. Okay. I'll probably head out now before it gets too late, because you guys know it takes me like 5 minutes to leave my parking garage. And I have to pack a few things before I go. But yeah, I will leave it here for today. I'll be streaming again. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I'll take a picture of the cake, maybe. Gengar case of ghost types. All the ghosts are cool. There's some other cool ghost types out there. One of my favorites. Fun stream as per the usual. I'm glad. I had a great time as well. Yeah, I need to go because I'm picking up cake for my mom's birthday celebration. Her birthday's not today, but we're celebrating it today, as I said. But yeah, keep working out. I'm trying. My abs hurt today. But yeah, it's good to see you too, Kai. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. But if not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.